Probably something that fell off the wall.
No. Give me that.
I'd get it because it's one of those hard things. It's one of those hard clips. I came downstairs. This whole back thing was off the wall. Yeah, that's exactly what I knew what it was.
That's a bad boy.
He's not a bad boy. Hey, Robbie. First one on.
Oh, I feel like I'm stuck now.
Kathy Wolvertine. Are you coming to Spring Bling? I don't think I saw your name on your list, and if you're not there, it won't be the same, girl. What the heck was that?
A little tiny burp.
I don't think it was a burp, a tiny burp.
Yeah, it was.
Let's turn this down. Since I just showered, we could go up on ourselves. Well, I didn't shower today.
Oh, boy.
Actually, I've been sick for the last week, guys.
Evan, they said the same thing about Evan, what they said to you.
What?
That it's not flu, it's not
Right.
any of those things. He said, I forget what he said. There's a lot of something build up and something, I don't know. Lymph nodes are swollen, but
Yeah.
what can you do? He said take Mucinex and something
That's
else.
what I've been taking.
He was, but I left and I forgot to buy the stuff.
Yeah, that's for you to
Evan.
go home and get it.
Sherry Watkins didn't get it.
She didn't get what? No kit? She had to have gotten her kit.
Says no. Huh.
That's ridiculous. Deb Fisher, I'm very excited you're coming to Spring Bling. I saw that.
Misty Grafner, her bra is on the floor already.
Mine's been in my drawer for the last 3 months. Kathy, what do you mean you're not sure yet? We're only at like 108 for Spring Bling. I mean that's a ton of people. But why are you why are you not sure yet? I'm just shocked that. Does anyone else not have their kit besides Sherry? Nemo Walkus? Okay, let's start. Oh, I'm spitting. Oh, can't you do it at can't you do some work at Spring Bling? Okay, so let's start. Hi, everybody. For those of you who are new, I don't know if we had new people this time around. I can't think.
You're going to lose your voice by the end of
I think I am by the end of tomorrow. Last Thursday, I had absolutely no voice at all, and I've never in my life gotten sick and had no voice. I mean, I had no voice. It was actually kind of scary. I'm very, very claustrophobic. So as I had no voice and I couldn't talk, I really started to get really claustrophobic-y. I mean, like, really claustrophobic-y. I had to take my lorazepam, and it was terrible. And then try to go to sleep, but I couldn't sleep. It was bad. But I am getting better. I'm telling you what, Jill Chapman told me to take that Airborne. She told all of us. So we're all taking Airborne before shows, but it even helps when you're sick to take the Airborne, which is kind of cool. What did Jane say? Didn't put mine on today?
her bra.
Oh,
I'm assuming.
that's funny. Handbells that morning. It's okay, Deb. Okay, so I'm Jennifer. This is Justine. Welcome. And if you see us on the replay, welcome there too. Oh, we have a bunch of things in here. Okay, so this was by itself because I wanted to put in the Spring Bling packet. And I wanted to put in the Spring Bling packet because, or the one sheet, because a lot of you guys don't have it. You've already signed up, but I think that you all want to have this. So we put this in there, so you have that. So now you have a copy of that, okay? Yeah, it's just a really, really bad cold. But, Laura, did you order a kit? I'm not even sure. Okay, so there you have that for your records. I wanted to make sure that everyone had that. Whether you're thinking about going or signed up, you have something official right now. Okay, so we are going to do this card first, and I love this card. Misty said she wasn't in love with it, but that's okay. Robbie wasn't in love with it either. Both of the two ladies were at the warehouse this weekend, which was just a blast and a half, because Misty said this looked purple. Well, this is brown, and it's sweater paper. This is... Oh, I can't even think of the company, but we do have it on our website right now. This right here, if you look at it, it's all different variations of colors of sweaters. And my God, I wish I would have thought about this because I think this is awesome, awesome, awesome paper. And it actually was quite expensive, too. I'm thankful you didn't get the cold, too.
Cross.
Weather delay. Julia Lynn, where do you live? There shouldn't be a weather delay anywhere. I don't know. That's weird. Okay, so anyhow, so let's start. This is a mashup card, meaning I have one stamp with a different stamp right on top of it. Okay. Let's do what do I want to do first. Let's do the medallion first.
I'm gonna lock you out, Mr. Crosby.
You're not going to lock them out. Let's do the medallion first, and then put the card together. Because I want to try something different with the card too, if I can. Okay, so let's put that right there. So let's go ahead and take the. You have. I told you when I came down here, this whole thing was on the ground. So you have 4 sheets of sweater paper, a light brown, which are stamped on, light brown, yellow, green, and what we're going to call this pink, even though that could be an apricot. Watch.
Sorry. I know.
Take the brown, and we're going to cut out the entire image. Now, this is the newest ACA, and it's called
Oscillate.
Oscillate, and it's not Oscillate. Could be Oscillate. It's not on the website yet, but it should be by this weekend.
Julie said she lives in Wisconsin. No reason for a weather delay.
Yeah, that is weird. We've really had no weather either.
Kathy Breeden says her kit's sitting in Louisville for 3 days.
Okay, now that is wrong because she lives right next to us in Indiana.
Yeah.
That's all kinds of wrong. I feel bad when you guys don't get your kit. I'm really, really sorry about that. Because I know the likelihood of you going back and doing your kit is probably not all that high then. Yeah, that makes me sad. And Sheree Cooley got her kit a day early. I think she got hers on Wednesday.
Jeez. She's probably one of the farthest.
I know. Did you drop the kits off to Linda?
Yeah. I called her, let her know I was coming. She wasn't home. I just put them in a bag and put them in her mailbox.
Good. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
So just cut. I feel like we have not been in front of these people in like forever and a day.
Was the New Year's Eve the last time, or did we
Yes.
have something else? Yeah.
Well, no, New Year's Eve, but remember we had to go on that Friday after New Year's Eve, so
Oh yeah.
yeah, New Year's Eve was it. It's crazy. And then we won't see you guys again until the end of February. Oh, but that swatch party. Does anybody have any questions on that swatch party? Justine, if you go upstairs by that table, if you unzip my briefcase, there's that Spellbinders catalog there. You want to go grab that real quick? We had to, Justine's not going on a cruise. So which means she's going to be putting swatches together, but I have to have all the swatches cut before I leave, because we have a show before we get on the cruise. So I leave on Thursday. The trailer leaves. The trailer leaves on Wednesday. I leave Thursday. And then set up on Friday, shows on Saturday, we get on the cruise on Sunday, and then I won't be home till that Friday. So Justine is going to make all the swatches, so when we get back on Friday, I can get that stuff in the mail to you. If not Friday, and I'm not kidding, if not that Friday, that's Saturday. Because then that swatch party is that following Friday. And you could do the swatches on your own. Justine's going to be on vacation that week. She's actually going to Vegas. Doesn't want to go on the cruise with us, but going to Vegas. Comments, I will keep to myself. But she knows. I'm not saying that because she's not here. She knows. But anyhow, so that has to be shipped right away. So she's going to put those things together. So the thing is I had to go out and order the paper first. So I had to guess. So right now I think we've sold about 50 kits. So I bought enough to make 100 kits. So once those 100 kits are gone, I think we could be done. But yeah, we're going to make 100 kits. And for those of you who not know what I'm talking about, all these papers will be on the website. But the great thing about this swatch party, let me turn it this way so you guys can see it. The great thing about this swatch party is that we are going to give you a piece of every single one of the colors, the name, and a sticker, so you will be able to go ahead and attach that to the name, or attach the name to the swatch read those comments as they come on.
Okay.
But we're going to give you the black or the white, so you can see the white, the color against the white, and we're also going to be giving you the black too, the black paper, so you'll be able to see the color against the black and the color against the white. And it comes in this die right here. And I don't know if you guys journal with Carol, but Carol called me the morning I released this, and she said, "Oh my God, that's all I see is journaling right now on all these things." I said, "You're absolutely right. This right here is the add-on wheel. I don't know if you can see there or not, and it's just like half of the wheel. It's intended to put your favorite colors together and just keep them on there, so when you go to grab things, you have that. But you could also make things with it too, just like with that. You can make those flowers. You could do a bunch of different things with that. I personally like the add-on. I'm not sure why I do, but I do like it. But I love this thing. I think this thing is absolutely genius. We will be carrying all the colors in-house and on the website. In fact, they're not on the website yet because I have to give Elizabeth the price. But we're going to carry them in 8.5 by 11 and 12 by 12. And the beautiful thing, and some of you may not like this, you have to buy them in packs of 10. They come in packs of 10. So I love that. I love that. I love that.
Is it just you have to buy one color, or they have different colors in a pack? Someone wants to know, do they one sheet of each color in a pack, or
No.
is it just okay?
It's 10 sheets, one pack. Yeah, nope. And that's why we're making those swatches. So, yeah, that's why we're making the swatches, so you guys can make those swatch books. Is there any other things? Because I saw a lot of things fly up here.
Nothing about that. Robbie said you can literally swatch all your inks, paints, and
everything.
etc.
Everything. That die is just fantastic. So now we're going to take the pink, and on the pink we stamped Heart's Desire. And I know I go back to this, but it's our great love stamp, for Valentine's Day. I just love it. Yeah, that's a good idea, Robbie, with the paints. Anything. I mean, it's going to be used for so many things. It's ridiculous. And they only have 700 of those dies in stock. And to me, that doesn't sound like a lot. Especially because we just bought 100 of them.
Aren't you only supposed to cut the hearts?
Oops.
Am I missing something?
I'm supposed to go down.
Yay. Usually I say it and I'm wrong.
Nope, you could say it and be wrong.
Ah.
So go all the way down to the outside layer of your hearts. So you're going to cut off that horizontal line. Did we answer everyone's questions about the swatch party?
Yep, someone just asked the size. You said the size, and someone just asked about...
Did I say the size?
Yeah, you said 8.5 by 11 or 12
Oh, of the
by
paper,
12.
yes.
Yeah, there's no 6 by 6 then, right?
There's no 6 by 6. Nope. Now, that's not to say that you can't buy a 12 by 12 and make a 6 by 6.
Are you going to just sell the die, too?
Yes, for sure. Absolutely, for sure. But the great thing about that, buying the swatches so you have everything, is that you will already have that name. So, like, if you make stuff and you need to match specific cardstock, you're going to have that name right there. So you know exactly what that is. I am not talking anyone into this. I just think it's fantastic. And I know when they're gone, they're gone. And I don't really want to tell you this, but we are working on something else that you guys have been waiting 2 years for. Literally working on it as we speak. Can everyone see what I'm cutting?
Cheryl says she was looking at the website, and it's good that you're given the stickers with the color names. It looked like they had stamps with the color names.
Well, okay, they do have stamps. Give me that book again.
Do you want it to be smaller since when you're doing it, like you're cutting and it just goes off, you know what I'm saying? Like it's so... There you go.
They do have stamp names. That stamp set I think is like $15. I don't know who would want to buy that stamp set unless it's for a store, and the store is just going to reuse that. So if anyone wants those stamp names in a rubber stamp, you can. We're going to give you a sticker, and you're going to put that sticker on the back of your swatch. Let me have that book again, please, Justine.
Is Deanne Bruno from... Sorry, I sent out for the swatches. I thought it was fantastic too, but what's the party part?
What do you mean she sent out for the swatches? I don't get it.
She must have purchased it. It's just the name. It's just like instead of a watch party, it's a swatch party.
It's a swatch party. And we're just going to do it together. And what is it? Is it 3 weeks from tonight? We're just going to get... You could do it by yourself, absolutely. But Justine will be on vacation again. So Peggy and I will sit here. I say again, she never goes on vacation. Peggy and I will sit here. I'm going to see if I can find those letters real quick. Peggy and I will sit here and we're just going to die and adhere, die and adhere, die and adhere, die and adhere. So you guys absolutely could do that on your own. That's fine. But we're having a swatch party just to get together in a fancier Friday night.
He keeps kicking my leg.
Okay, I don't have a picture. Hold on. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, my God. Here, look. Okay, so if you look at this, this is the catalog. This right here, it's $15. This right here, I don't know if you can see that or not. This is the stamp set. So you could buy the stamp set of the names, but personally, I would rather you spend $15 someplace else. This, we're going to give you in little stickers so that you can put the little stickers on the back of these swatch panels. So here, you're not going to have the name there. You're going to have a true color against the black, against the white, with the real color name on the back. Okay? So if anyone wants to buy those names, you're welcome to do that, but absolutely don't need to. The swatch itself, this itself, I think is 2.5 by 4. 2.5 by 4-ish. Okay, does that make sense? 2.5 by 4, Sherry.
What's the weight of the paper? Do you know?
100 pound. Oh, and I didn't put that in there. It's 100 pounds. 100 pound cardstock. Core, same color through. 48 colors. What else? I'm excited about this because they told me and they showed me this back in September when I went to go visit them. And I was really kind of impressed with the paper. So I was a huge, and still am, a huge fan of Bazzill cardstock. But since Bazzill sold to American Crafts takes everything overseas, which is not the end of the world. However, it is not as good as quality at all. And so I was waiting for someone to jump on the paper bandwagon, and they did.
Does the die come with the kit, or do we need to die cut?
You're going to die cut everything, guys. If you buy our swatch party, you get, and someone can tell me if you get something else in there that I'm not going to say right now. You get all the colors of the swatches. And I'm going to tell you, although we're going to have a huge note there, when you get the swatches, do not take them out of order. We're going to put them in order of the stickers. So that is so important, although we'll put that in your swatch bag. Do not take those out of order. It's so important. So then you're going to take that die, and we're going to die cut the whole thing 48 times to get the white. And then we're going to die cut 48 times the middle one to get the colors, and then 48 times to get the black reinforcements. And this sounds like a lot, but I bet you this won't take us more than an hour and a half. And then we're going to put it all together.
Any idea the price of the paper?
Yes, I think I want, don't hold me to this. I want to say the 10 sheets of paper, a 10 by 10 pack is 7 something. Don't hold me to it. And just a little bit more for the 12 by 12. It's not terrible. Not terrible at all.
And it won't be online until you...
Well, it's online right now. I don't know. Elizabeth, are you on here? Because I think it is online, and I think the price is there for 8.5 by 11. But as soon as I give her the price for a 12 by 12, she could fix that right away. Which I'll do that today for sure. Because I want to get that up there. But I would say don't buy the paper yet. Unless, like, you're my friend Robbie, who's going to buy every single pack. I would say not buy the paper yet. Wait till you get your color swatch and know the names. And see the names, and then go ahead and buy them.
So the answer to the die is going to come with the kit when they order the kit, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. So they get the die. They get all the swatches. And all the white and the black pieces, too, which is more than one.
Will we have these at Spring Bling to buy?
Yes, but we're not going to... That's why I want everyone to buy them who are interested now, because we have to cut the paper into swatches and then put them together in order. And we're not going to continue to do that. We're going to make 100 right now, because right now we have about 50 orders. So we figured maybe about 50 more. So even if we sell right now more than 50, we might not be able to fulfill the order.
What about the reinforcement rings?
That comes in the kit too.
Elizabeth says she's waiting on the official price.
Got it. Is that for the 8.5 by 11 too, Elizabeth? But yeah, it is like $7 and something cents. Smooth on both sides.
Where is it on the website?
Where will it be housed, Elizabeth, on the website? Elizabeth, I'll get you that price tonight.
She said yes. So that means none of them are on the website? She doesn't have the price for that, too.
I don't know what I asked her where she suggests.
I thought you asked, is that for the 8.5 by 11 too? And she
Oh.
said yes.
What else? What other questions? I'm telling you, I think you're going to use this die. Yeah, and even if you don't want to buy the paper or make your swatch book, that's fine. You can easily buy that die. I think that die is like $21. And you could buy that die and you could swatch out anything. It's actually pretty cool.
How do I order the swatch kit?
It was emailed to everybody in a Facebook link. We're not putting it online because, like classes, we just want to get them out right away, especially since we're going to do it when I get home from the cruise. Like, we got to be ready to go. So I didn't put them online. So you have to go to that Facebook link and order through there. I'm going to outline these folks. And I'm going to take my time because I'm going to tell you right now, I had to cut this heart one like twice.
April wants to swatch all our
So,
anthologies.
very, very funny, April, because I think that's exactly what Robbie's going to do. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do also. A swatch art anthology. It's 100% right. And I wish I had the swatches with me right now because the way that they did it so that it's like that petal. So it's not like so square and stands right next to each other. It could really like overlap very nicely so you could really see the colors and what matches.
Elizabeth said it's going to be under paper and under spellbinders.
Oh, okay. It's going to be in two places, ladies and gentlemen. Elizabeth, if I give you the price tonight before midnight, can you get it up there or no? I have to laugh. Elizabeth's on vacation in Florida right now for 3 months, which is our bewitching time. We hate it. We're happy for her. That was a terrible cut. But she always comes home for a couple days when she's gone, and it makes me happy. And she does a lot of work. So anyhow, my point is that she's home right now, and her family doesn't know that she's home. If they only knew how close she was. Oh, that is a terrible cut right there. I'm going to have to hide that. Okay. So on this guy, we're going to go outside and inside.
What is the color of the piece you are outlining right now?
That was the outside brown piece. The outside stamped brown piece.
Elizabeth said 8.5 by 11 for sure, possibly 12 by 12.
Okay.
Deanne?
So anyhow, so she goes home tomorrow.
Deanne says the cat is now out of the bag.
I don't get it.
Deanne Buono?
What cat? Oh, that Elizabeth's here. Yeah, but her family's not going to be watching this. So her family doesn't know.
I didn't get it. I know what cat out of the bag is, but I'm like, I don't know what that is. Jeez.
Something very, very, very funny happened this weekend.
What?
A couple things very funny happened with when Misty was here too, and for the life of me, I can't think of one of them. So, Justine's not a crafter. She does very good with what she knows, but she's definitely not a crafter. And, Peggy is a crafter. So this week in the office, it was me, Peggy, and Justine. And I had said out loud, not really talking to anyone specific, I said, oh, I finally got an account with Mama Elephant. And Peggy said, oh, that's cool. And by the way, Justine said, what's Mama Elephant? You can tell that she thought it was like, a clothing company for big people.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Of course it would be. And it took me forever to stop laughing to explain to her, because you could just tell what she was thinking. No, Mama Elephant is a stamping company, not a clothing line. I finally got an account with Mama Elephant. That is too funny.
I've heard a lot of the crafting companies. I never heard of that one.
Yep, nope.
They like stamps or whatever?
Yep. They're very, very similar to Lawn Fawn.
Never seen them at a show or anything.
No.
Yeah.
Now this ring, this is I'm not going to say this. This gets popped. And I'm going to go ahead and pop this right now. Not pop it, I'm going to go ahead and put pop dots on it. Finally got an account with Mama Elephant.
Misty, Swatch Party ordered.
I think those of you who buy this Swatch Party, I think are going to love it. And you don't have, seriously, you don't have to do it with us. When you get it, you could open it up and do it right away. I don't care. It's going to be very self-explanatory. We're only going to do it because it's going to be a lot of fun to do together. But I will tell you, if you do it by yourself, just please, please, please make sure you keep those colors in order, because the colors are going to go in the order of the names that we give you. But the other thing that we are working on right now, and you are not going to believe it, is our jewel chart. We literally have things lined up. We are now adhering jewels to paper. So I don't have a price for that yet, because I have to price that out. The most expensive part about that is going to be the employee's time by putting all these jewels down, but we're not going to charge you an arm and a leg for that at all. But once we have that down, now we are going to make several hundred of those, so I think it's if you don't buy it now, you're going to be okay, because we do want the ability to take them to shows too, so people could buy them then. But when we run out, it may take us quite a bit of time to make more.
Yeah.
Because it does take a long time. I don't want to tell you, but Peggy's she only has 100 more on hers that she started today.
She's doing 4. I'm doing 10.
Okay, I'm just saying. But you guys will get all the details about that more before we put that on order.
I know cross.
But I will say it's definitely being done. Okay, so the next piece is going to be the yellow. Now the yellow is going to go. Everyone look up real quick. Let me get to Jewel Cam. Everyone look up. The yellow is going to go. Well, everyone look up. Everyone looking up. This is going to go about right here. Okay, all the way. I know you don't see the whole piece, but this ring is going to start like right there. Tip is going to hit here. Tip doesn't hit there, but on the bottom, if I bring that up, the tip hits there. So it's going to go on basically like that. So this yellow piece needs to be cut, so it's like in between where this is going to lie. Okay? So if you look at this yellow, I kind of guessed that it's going to be right here. So this is where I'm going to cut all the way around there. And if I'm not certain, here's the yellow again. If I lay this down on here and line this up where this is going to be, that line totally disappears. So I think that's a good line to cut at. So it's going to be this line right here. Does everyone see that? Okay.
When you look at that medallion, it reminds me of when you were a kid and you make the spirograph.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
Love that. And this one doesn't even have to be nice. Because we're totally hiding this outside edge.
That could have been a name, Spider-Man.
It could be. I think we asked about that, but isn't that a,
Trademark?
yeah.
Oh, probably.
I mean, we don't know. I think we just talked about that. We don't even have to black outline this, although it's going to feel very funny not to. And this does not have to be pretty, guys, because we're hiding the end of this. So you could just fly by this. Just cut through this.
It looks like some of the points are yellow too.
Did I do it wrong? I sure did. I did do it wrong.
Gail Burke always fixes
She does. You know what? If you want to keep your points, keep your points. I'm going to have to cut my points out. That's the second mistake I made with those stupid points. Oh. If you have not, I think you're all past that point. If you want to cut out those yellow points, cut out those yellow points. Because I actually made a mistake when I copied this with another thing too. Let me get my points out of the trash. I'm going to have to cut my points separately. And yes, it does matter. If you don't cut those points out, it kind of looks silly. Ah, I cut right through them too. Let's see.
You need every single one of them?
Yep. Oh, nope, I'm going to be good. No, I cut through. See? I'm okay. Yeah. Okay, if you guys didn't cut through your points, yeah, keep those points. And the only points that I want you to keep is these, not the ones that have the holes in them. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut up my... I don't want the ones that have the holes. Okay, those drop downs, those are going to get something else. I want these. Go close up if you can. I want these right here.
Oops, I went to face cam.
And I think...
I can't see what you're cutting. There you go.
I think... Oh, that gets me upset. Because I did the same thing too. When I get there, I'm going to show you I did the same thing someplace else.
You're too low again. There you go. Perfect.
Am I there?
Mm-hmm.
Gail Burke does always catch that. Feels like her and Sharon Walkus. Oh, I hope you guys could salvage it. If you can, it's not terrible. There's no reason why you couldn't use those, although it's not on there. Yeah, it's no, if you guys can't salvage that yellow, you can go ahead and cut your green. Go ahead and cut your green piece, and then we'll use this yellow piece as in place of your green piece. So if you can't salvage this piece that I'm cutting right now,
Cheryl O'Connor said magic tape time.
good. But no, if you can't salvage this, use the green piece because it's all going to match it. It's all matching, which is good. That was a huge cliff walk. I don't think I had a cliff walk last year at all. First one back, we just started off with a cliff walk.
What are the white ones for?
The white ones, we'll get to that. The white ones are for what I originally screwed up on. Am I cutting the wrong ones? Oh boy, guys. This is just never ending. Yes, I am cutting the wrong ones. I do want the loops. Jeez. Forget that.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. This is terrible. You can tell I've been sick. I got sick brain. Okay. The white ones are there because I originally screwed up on this when I went to go do this. This should have been the whole one. And then after I did that, I realized, oh my god, I needed those, so I had to run you guys that off. So I need you to go back, and I do need you to do the loop-de-loops out of these. So go back and do the loop-de-loops, these that have the circle in the middle. Holy vey. That's terrible. Thank God we covered this up. Okay, I promise this is right now. Is everybody on the right track? And if you can't go back and cut those out, trust me, if you look at my card, here, look, you are not going to see, you don't see that much difference between the white and the yellow around this area. Okay? So if you cut those long things out and could use those instead, that's absolutely fine. You really don't see that much of a color differentiation there. Boy, everyone who didn't get their kit right now is like, thank God I didn't get my kits.
They were saying, glad I'm only watching tonight, crafting tomorrow, ha ha ha. Anita said, I just cut right through one of the loops.
Can you tape it on the back, Anita? See if you could tape it on the back. How many loops should I have? 8. Is everybody okay out there, or some people really screwed it up by my direction? Boy, we haven't cliffed walked in a long time.
That was a double clipper.
It's terrible. Okay, I'm missing one. I need 8. 6, 7.
I'm sorry, I'm confused. I cut through the middle of my loops. What do I do with the green to save?
Go to, which I may be doing here in a second. I might, because I can't find another loop. I might go to my green right now. Yeah, I can't find another loop. And I need to have an 8th loop. So I think I'm going to go to my green and show you what you should have cut out. So if you guys are there, okay, I am going to do it on my green because I can't find my other loop that I needed. Okay. Nope, that's not going to make sense either. Hold on.
Pam says you cut one of the loops in half.
I had to have because I can't find it. Okay, so I'm going to cut this. I'm going to save my green loops. Okay? When I say loops, I mean these things. Does everyone see that? Okay? But on my green piece, I need to cut. I'm going to keep this one as is. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. That's going to go down here. Everyone look up and follow me because I know after I say this, oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because everyone's going to say, huh? And I don't want you to say, huh, 'cause I just want you to follow me, okay? So here's my base. I'm going to keep this yellow one that I cut the wrong way, this way. And I'm still going to lay that down like this. I'm just not going to have the yellow pieces that I should have cut for right here. Instead, I'm going to cut my green piece the way I should cut it next, and then put my green pieces out here. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? So with the base is cut, the yellow, I'm guessing that everybody cut this way, yes? Am I assuming wrong? Well, some of you guys saved it. That's going to go down here. The only thing I did wrong here is that I should have cut in between here and kept these little things. Okay? And I didn't. So, and I could have kept them out of the ones I just cut, but I can't find my 8th piece. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my green one the right way and then use these little loops out of my green one here. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Gail, you don't need the loops, but I'm telling you, it makes the card much more finished with that filled in with color. Okay? So, now on this green one, I want to make sure, here, on this green one, I'm going to do this. I'm going to cut very carefully, and I'm going to cut between that and that, because this is one I'm going to cut off later, but I want this piece here. So look what I'm going to cut right here. All of a sudden, this very easy card now just turned very complicated. So right between those two loops, very nicely, because I want that green. And I really would say it doesn't matter. But when I originally did the card, I thought it did matter. You really need some color in that outside. If not, it just looks like a big blob of, something. Okay, so everyone look up. So this is my green piece. So I'm going to keep my green piece here because in a second I'm going to cut these round guys out of it. Okay, I'm going to cut those round guys out of it. But right now, I'm left with this piece, which looks very much like this yellow piece that we could just cut, but now we got to cut into this. In this, I want you to keep the loops, so you're going to go down. You may want to put me on Craft Cam. So I want this loop.
You already are. You mean Fuel Cam?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm going to go around, and am I on camera?
Yeah.
And around, and be careful you don't go too far, because I have these all together, and I want this round guy again. When no one buys a kitten a month, we'll know why. The next card's easy and beautiful. This one's supposed to be easy too. Okay, does everyone see what I'm doing? Am I in frame?
Yep.
Am I focused?
Yes.
Can they see this green piece even though the other pieces are laying below it?
Yes.
But for those of you who think, oh, it doesn't need it, if you really don't want to put those back in there, you don't have to. But personally, I really, really thought it needed it. And they can still see where I'm cutting?
Yes. Man.
Is everybody good? When we start to get to the end here, it's going to be a little bit hard to hold. that one loop. But do your best to keep it on there. And if you accidentally cut off, you could just put it on straight. It by itself. So excited for the swatch party. How many people saved their yellow? How many people went on to their green? This is where it gets a little dicey. That last one. You really want to try to hang on. I hear your stomach.
That was my stomach. That was my throat.
Okay, so I'm going to start to adhere this so I don't have too many pieces all over the place.
Green, green, green.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, so only because I'm a creature of habit and I know it doesn't matter, I'm going to outline this yellow. You are absolutely never going to see the outside of this, so it doesn't matter. Oh, you can take me off a craft cam too if I'm on craft cam or jewel cam.
Leah Johnson said, "I hate skinny lines."
I know. We got a ton more. We got a ton of new stamps coming up. I think they're all on thicker lines.
Valerie says, "I still have my yellow intact. Can you please show what we are to cut for the yellow piece?"
You're gonna cut the same thing. You're gonna just like we cut this green piece, but larger because you want to keep this piece in there. So you're gonna keep this piece in here right here. So you're gonna cut that and then around to that, and then that and around that, that and then around that. Okay, so it's very similar to this, but just on the layer up, the layer closer to the outside edge. And you're going to keep those long pieces right there. The loop-de-loops are going to be something else. Valerie, did I answer your question? Now, let me outline this green. Now, when you go to adhere this stuff, I, of course, want you to line it up with the designs of the stamp, but I also want you to line it up with the grain of the sweater. So you can see the grain going up and down. Is that what that's called? Seems like that's not a term for material. So definitely line it up. But look at the grain of the sweater. And everything we've cut so far, except for those hearts that we cut out and put pop dots on, everything gets flat based on what we cut right now.
Sorry. Isn't the loop with the circle that's needed on the yellow?
Yeah, you want, if you haven't done the thing, that's what you want to keep on. Did I say that opposite?
I don't know. You said to keep all the way up at this piece on there. So I don't know.
Oh, you know what? No, that's right. Because you can't keep this piece on. Yeah. Weave with a sweater. Yeah, that's right. Isn't the loop with the circle that needed to be yellow? Well, you would think so, but if you look at this, Robbie, you can't cut this piece out and keep this circle here. So this circle is going to be cut out of something else, whether it's going to be my green or your yellow, if you did it the other way. Because this is what I should have kept. So then I would have just had to cut this out of that other piece. I know, it sounds strange. I don't want people to get frustrated, and I fear you are. Okay, so I'm going to lay this down with the grain of the sweater. So that is going to be flat. And then this is going to be flat. And I'm going to go the grain of the sweater. And then I'm going to go back and fill in these little round pieces up here that I missed. Okay, because I'm a dork. Because I have sick brain right now. I mean, I really don't. I'm really on the getting better end of things. Thank God we didn't have new people. And then be careful with this. Am I focused?
Yep.
Can you see that piece of hair right there?
Yep.
Can you get that? You could use those tweezers.
Oh, first try. Bingo.
Okay, I'm looking at the grain of the sweater. Perfect. And then flat here against the grain of the sweater. So I laugh, but don't laugh, because it's quite sad. When I went to go, everyone pay attention to this. When I went to go do this center, we were trying to save paper, so I just did the center. And then after I did the center, it dawned on me, son of a gun, we needed to cut these things out of the outside edge to put on the outside edge there. So not only, that's why I was laughing when Gail first originally said I made a mistake, because not only did I then forget to do this here, so you have a second add-on, but then I went ahead and forgot to do those circles on the other ones. So here, I'm not worried about this yet. I'm put this to the side. Here, I'm going to cut out all those, black outline them, and those are going to go flat in there. And then the loopy things, you are going to either use your green or you're going to use your yellow, depending on what you saved. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? It was a Rooney here. So yeah, so I screwed up that part twice, which I cannot believe I did. So when Gail said that, that's when I sort of chuckled. Not funny at all, but two mistakes kind of in the same area. And again, you don't have to do this, but it looks so much better. Just gives it a little bit more color on the outside. It just doesn't look like, you slap 3 sheets of paper together. This is a little bit hard to hold, but you can do it. Because then you're going to black outline it. So does everyone understand what we're doing here? This really should have been cut from the whole piece, but I made an error when I originally copied it.
So everything is flat except the hearts, which are popped?
The hearts in the very, 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 very center, which we have not cut yet.
And then the whole medallion itself, right? Yes.
Yes, but we're not
I
not there.
know, Jenny. Actually, it looks like the yellow is used with the skinny points, and the white look flatter, the ones with the circle.
It does look like that, but it's not. It can't be if you look at the way that I had to cut things. Thank God this paper is matchy-matchy.
Yeah.
It's still going to be a very nice card. Is everyone good? Did anyone like throw their scissors down and said, forget it, I'm done, she screwed it up? I really hope not. Easy way to fix it. Now, for the love of God, make sure you outline very carefully on those small whites. What are you doing tomorrow?
Probably taxes. That's my plan. Who knows if I'll do it.
Where's dinner at tomorrow?
I'm not going to dinner.
Oh,
We have Grandpa's classroom.
you can't go before?
They don't go that early. My mom doesn't even get home till like 4 o'clock from work.
I'm going to throw this pen away when I'm done. But it's still doing its job. And if I happen to make a mistake,
So should I lob off the skinny or narrow points on the yellow because I was too slow to make your first mistake on the yellow? So did the narrow points and ruin the big loops?
use whichever loops you still have available. So obviously you have your white, like right here, because I gave you a separate strip. So now those round ones that have a hole in the center or a circle in the center, use those round ones either from your yellow piece or from your green piece. And I'm telling you, either one is going to look A-okay.
Kieran says, I'm adapting. That's why I buy 2 kits. Haha.
No, you can still fix that, Karen. And I know she's kidding, because I know she is fixing that. And of course I'm going to use my X. Oof.
Lost it in there?
No.
Oh. Sorry.
It's like you're giddy on my mistakes.
No, I just didn't know what you were doing. Karen said, I have fixed it.
No, they're just so little, it's hard to get them down there. Today, last night, one of our fire alarm batteries ran down. So we got that beeping noise, yeah. So Andy changed them all today. All the batteries.
What a man.
It's pretty cool. Well, except for the one down here, so now of course that'll start beeping now. Boy, I could have been, it would have been easier for me just to do my, my adhesive runner. What did I need to do?
She carefully cut the narrow part of the yellow narrow part of the medallion, and then she's cutting them off and using the green big loops, and then cutting the white narrow to replace
Perfect.
the yellow. Flexibility apparently is not
Perfect.
her forte.
No, that's good.
I said, way to go, Andy.
Couldn't believe it.
Wants his family to be safe.
Okay. See how I'm just laying those in there now? It does make it. Couldn't you, Kenny? You wouldn't tell Justine?
Oh, yeah.
Just
That's
putting
way
that
better.
color in.
Yeah.
So really, don't skip that piece, guys. You were gonna have to cut one of these pieces anyhow. Unfortunately, I just have to cut two. Different, the rounds and the thins, or those thins in that loopy loop. But it really does add to the card. You want to do this for sure. Let me get this out of here so you can see. See better.
There was a new movie that came out today on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen it. It's with Will Ferrell and.
Yes.
I watched that.
It looks very, very, very silly.
Yeah, it's silly, stupid.
But I will watch it because I like Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I like him too. It was alright.
What's it, complicated or something like that?
Double booked or something like
No, that's not the name of the thing.
the name of the movie.
Yeah.
It's not. I don't know. I don't think it's called Complicated. It's. I don't know what it was called.
Well, look on your Netflix.
Is Andy feeling better? They asked.
Yeah, Andy's feeling better, but he got me sick. He's not feeling better with his sciatica. Oh, he kept calling them every day?
Mm-hmm.
Finally. And when he called today, they said, oh, we had a cancellation for Monday.
Oh.
So he's going in on Monday.
Jenny's like, thank God.
No, I am like, thank God. Trust me, it's not fun being in that house listening to. Yeah, it does pop on the card. Okay, now I'm going to cut my rounds. Who is that far that they're popping it up on the card already? Don't you guys love this paper? We have it on our website right now. 2 sheets per. I think we get 2 sheets per. For maybe a total of 12 papers. Did you not find it yet?
No, keeps bringing up Will and Harper. I don't know who that is.
That's Saturday Night Live.
It's his documentary.
Harper was a documentary about Harper Steele,
Reef.
a writer on Saturday Night Live, who
Yeah.
changed over from man to a.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for the love of God! If you want something done, just do it
Well,
yourself.
this thing doesn't. My phone doesn't work here. You're cordially invited.
C. I knew it started with a C.
Husband. Husband in pain, wife insane. I know.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. I mean, it's just non-stop. Oh. And then if you say something, you get yelled at because you know the kind of pain I'm in. So it'll be hopefully taken care of because he is in pain.
Can they do another shot that's close together as they just did?
We'll know on Monday, but I hope not because it didn't help in the first place.
No, a different, like to do something else.
I don't know. We'll know on Monday.
Elizabeth posted something. I don't know what it's for.
I want my baby cakes to be okay since he's watched the dogs. Are you gonna send me proof of life pictures? That's to you, Justine. Hello?
I was reading something. Valerie says, I'm having a hard time concentrating tonight. A Learjet with 4 crew members and a pediatric patient with an escort crashed 40 seconds after takeoff and crashed in Hollypad. Houses, cars on fire. They kept saying there was only the crew was on board, but
we heard about that.
yeah. Did he try physical therapy?
Yeah, he did. He says he does it, but I only see him pushing against the stairs with his leg every now and then for about 30 seconds. But yes, he did go to physical therapy.
Laura said her husband's epidurals did nothing.
So then, Laura, what did they have to do?
Kathy said, poor guy to have to go through the weekend still in pain. I hope they get him fixed up on Monday.
Oh my gosh, it's not even the weekend, it's months. It's terrible. Okay, now we're going to outline that.
Deanne says he has to do the exercises before he gets out of bed.
Andy, do you do your exercises before you get out of bed?
Can't do them. I got too many other things to do.
Okay, that was a slam on me, everybody. His response to that is he can't do them in the morning because he has too many other things to do, which means he has to feed and let the dogs out, which really was not a nice comment.
Yeah, I knew it was a medvac. Yeah, and I knew when I heard it before we went on, it was just,
People were injured on the ground.
Yeah. Well, they just said that there was 4 crew members and a pediatric patient.
2 pilots, doctors,
Yeah.
patient, friend of the patient.
Jeez.
What did they do? Just crash?
Like literally after takeoff,
Straight up, straight down.
I mean, like straight down. Like you said, it dropped like 11,000 feet in one minute.
That's what normally happens when helicopters come down.
This is a plane.
This is a Learjet.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was they said it was equivalent to that American Airlines flight that just went down. And it was going from Philly to Branson, Missouri. And so that was like 1,100 miles. So it was really full of fuel. That's why there's so much. When I was listening to it, they didn't know anything exactly where it hit. Did it hit houses? Did it hit the mall? Did it hit a strip mall?
Maybe I should.
Congested area.
Jesus.
Should drive out with Bill and Peggy.
Laura said her husband just takes the maximum amount of acetaminophen every day.
All I do is take 2 of these, that's it.
Jeez, Justine.
That was my stomach.
I know.
I don't know why it's doing this.
Okay, I'm not doing this. These are too little for this. I'm going to my...
You're gone?
Yep. Oh, much better.
Elizabeth said still safer to fly than to drive to the airport.
It's true. Okay.
Hi, Tiffany.
Yeah, we need to have color there for sure.
Valerie said it did not hit the mall. It crashed onto a very busy road, Cotman Avenue. My brother-in-law said he can smell the burning jet fuel in his house despite all the windows being closed.
Do you have to eat or go to the bathroom?
Neither. Well, I ate when I got home. I ate like at. I came home. I had to get the check. To go to the bank, so probably 4. I'm fine, Jenny. It's just a little crumb bellies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it's doing that.
Because you have to go to the bathroom or you're hungry.
Neither.
I'm saying you have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, well, I don't feel like I have to go to the bathroom.
If
Mommy.
you went outside, okay. From someone who farts all the time.
Okay.
If you went outside right now, you wouldn't fart?
No, I don't feel like I have. Why? Stop it.
Hey, have you
I
been...
heard that too. You have a better chance of being killed within 5 miles of your home in a car than in a plane.
Have
What?
you, have you worn those fart underwear from Peggy?
No, not yet. I hadn't heard that one.
Okay.
8 more wake ups come on Bling Cruise.
I know. Who said that? I'm so excited for
Lisa
that.
Wilson.
We're going to have so much fun. Wait till you guys see the projects you're doing. Misty just spent the last 5 days working very, very, very hard putting them all together. She actually did a fantastic job.
Misty.
You guys aren't going to believe, again, how many jewels you're going to be working with. It's crazy. So does everyone see what I'm cutting right here? That innermost outer circle. And I'm going to black outline this, and this gets popped. I really want to try to take Crazola on the cruise with me.
Okay.
Oh, I would love that.
That guy wouldn't even get on the boat. He'd be so scared of everything.
I know.
Was he? Little scaredy cat.
He would be. He'd hate every minute of it.
There we go. They weren't joking. All she's doing is black outlining.
Don't shove him off.
I didn't. I said all she's doing is black outlining. What is your problem?
Okay, so this gets popped. What?
Weird.
I'm weird.
Can you please start wearing them at the warehouse?
Wearing
Peggy,
what? Oh,
I haven't farted at the warehouse.
yes, you have.
Not that it.
Not that we have smelled it.
Crosby would love hanging out on the patio. I do not think so. That dog would be so scared.
Krause is scared of everything. He really
He
is.
was scared of our walkie-talkies. Gail used the walkie-talkie today.
Did she call you?
Well, I don't know. We just heard her say, "Hey, do we have this?" And we're like, "We do not."
She did, really? Good. What did she ask for?
You'd have to ask Peggy. I don't know. It was something I never heard of.
We got walkie-talkies to talk back and forth from the warehouse to the store. Which, all you local people, if you have not been to the store yet, you really need to stop in. I like how long people shop the store. That's exactly what we wanted to happen.
Peggy, what does Peggy say? Since Wednesday? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
No, Spring Bring did not sell out. We're at like 107 people. That's more than we had any year so far. But we can go up to 150 people. That's why I kept telling people, don't worry, those who didn't, couldn't sign up right away. You had
Oh.
time. So no, I don't think it's going to sell out. But do I think we're going to get
Yeah.
more than 105 or 107 people? Yes.
They were looking for Simon Harley's lunar paste.
Oh.
Katrina wants to come from Alaska and go to the store.
I just want you to come in from Alaska. Okay, I'm going to bring in my hearts now. So is everyone good? Is everyone back on track? Again, you could see the... What's it called? What are we called? The skein? No. So when I'm putting this on, I'm looking at my top and I'm looking at my bottom heart. Because they should go kind of in between the two circles. And if my top and my bottom line up perfectly like there and like there, I'm fine.
Do you have any pictures of Crosby's newest siblings?
Oh God, Jess, why? Who wants one?
Kathy Wolverton asked if you had any.
Kathy, do you want to buy one? I want to buy one so bad, but Andy's saying no.
Andy.
It's terrible. Here, because I'm only interested in boys. So look, there's one. I mean, come on. There's the other. And there's the other. My God, Kathy, if you want to buy one, please call me. Weave. Thank you, Kate. I would love for someone. I wanted to buy one of those so bad.
Simon Hurley is from Wisconsin, I think, somewhere near where the paper cut is.
Really? I didn't know that at all.
Is it Hurley or Harley?
Hurley.
Oh, Peggy made me say Harley. Peggy.
The rabbit's back in the backyard.
Kathy Wolverton said dogs. I love puppies, not dogs.
Oh, no. You gotta love a golden retriever dog. For sure.
But she did say adorable. It's funny. I thought the third one wasn't the cutest out of all of them. I thought,
You did that.
I thought he
didn't-
had a very weird
I didn't
wide
think so
nose.
either.
Yeah, they all said the third one.
They did? I didn't like the third one at all.
Robbie said the third one. I thought the third one had a big, like where his nose bridge was so wide.
Robbie, I think you should buy me a dog because I don't know if I could return a gift. Andy, if someone bought me a dog, what would happen then? He's in a crabby mood. He's not answering me.
Crickets. The Goldens in Golden get together is next Saturday, February 8th.
That's in Golden, Colorado, right? I always see, of course, pictures of that come up on Facebook.
Simon is closer to Waukesha. Is that how you say it?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say Waukesha, but then I thought, oh, I think I heard Waukesha. I would have said Waukesha. Ah.
You're funny.
She said, yep. The third one that Jennifer showed, not sure if we were talking about the same third. We were.
Well,
They're all cute.
they are all cute. You gotta think Crosby was the last one. I couldn't pick him because he was the last boy left, and that's what I wanted was a boy. So that means that everybody else looked at that litter and passed over him and didn't get him. Can you imagine that?
I don't know what a little baby is.
No.
Kidding, Grassy.
He's on Fox 8 News next Friday.
He's very cute.
What's Fox 8 News Friday?
I don't know, but someone needs to tell him that we're live on air, that I don't know what he's doing over there.
So happy the classes are back from Easton, PA.
Well, we are too. But if classes were just taught the right way,
Elizabeth said you can always move to Vermilion.
that's true. Well, Andy, because he's sick, he's going to bed earlier and earlier. So Andy goes to bed like at 9:30 now. So I could technically leave the dog in the warehouse till 9:30. Go get him.
You don't want to poor thing. It's
Bring him home.
sad.
Well, I stayed in the warehouse for a
I
long
know,
time.
I hated every minute of that.
Why?
Because he's a puppy, he needs some loving.
Well, he never was by himself.
Yeah, he was. You came home and ate dinner and stuff and left him.
Oh my God. Well, you go to work every day and you leave Poppy by
Not
himself.
when he was a little baby. No.
Okay, you know what? Okay, card base. Okay, so everybody has. Let's just put this white piece on first. Card opens up from right to left. This card base is from Market 49. Oh, let's talk about Market 49 for a hot second. So I don't know if anyone knows this, but well, Market 49 has a couple designers, and one of their big designers has recently left Market 49 to go on to their own, or to go on their own, and she has her new collection coming out. My God, I thought it was this week, but if it's not this week, maybe it's next week, and we have it all coming to us. So keep an eye out, because for those of you who like Market 49 paper, and I wish I could tell you what the name of it is.
It's 49 in Market.
That's exactly right.
That's Robbie corrected you.
But I see in the paper, and it's, you wouldn't even know the difference. Because obviously it's the same designer.
What's the new name of the...
I
You don't
can't
know?
think of it,
Oh.
and I don't, because it's not released yet. I don't think. I don't know if I'm at liberty to say, but I really don't even know it anyhow. But I know it's soon because it's already on order. Like I really thought we'd have it by now. Okay, so this is the deal here. Because this is sweater paper, and I know we just made the medallion, and we covered up all the sweater-looking stuff, you have one sheet of sweater paper. I used this piece right here because I do need a piece on the back that's going to go across the top. So go ahead and cut a piece off of this. And again, I was a little bit systematic because I want to make... Oh, Justine, I think I have it on my thing. Sorry. Because I wanted to have the sweater go up and down the right way. But for those of you... And I'm not picking on Misty at all, but Misty thought that looked purple. For those of you who think this looks purple, I'm wondering if we could dumb it down by putting, instead of that dye on the bottom, if you would prefer to put that dye across the sweater. That would dumb that down a little bit, but then you also would lose your sweater mark. And I really like that sweater mark. But I don't know, let's see.
Welcome.
You just put it down.
I'm kidding.
Thank you. Jeez.
I'm kidding.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I did black outline that because I wanted to stick out a little bit more. And let me just cut a piece up across the top. And the piece across the top is maybe a ½ inch. I wouldn't go any more than that. But if you want to move these pieces any way you want to, that's fine with me. So that's the back of that. There's that. Now if I bump this all the way over there, you could certainly do that. And you could certainly put this on here. You could certainly put this right here too. You can make this one a smidge different.
Tone it down, not dumb it down.
Yeah, I did say that. Do you like that at all? Did you like that dye there?
No.
I don't either.
Sweater paper was how big?
You did it, and do you like that there?
No.
No, I don't either. So we're going exactly what we did before, but I think I'm going to bump it to the edges instead of keeping some room and space. Sweater paper was, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Sweater paper was, on my original right here, everyone look up. I kept some space right there. I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to bump this all the way to the end, top and bottom. Sweater paper was I want you to cut just, as much of a sweater. What is that?
Cable?
Cable?
I don't know.
That's called cable?
Aren't those cable knit sweaters?
I
They
don't.
look like cable?
Justine, are they?
I don't know.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know. That's what I think. I could be totally wrong. I
Wow.
don't wear sweaters, but I think I heard that before.
Cable knit sweater, probably. I like this sweater paper too, Kathy.
Put the dye on the right side
A
of
lot.
the paper.
You may put that dye wherever you want. That was a big discussion in the warehouse. Oh, this pen's going away here in a hot second. That was a big discussion in the warehouse this week on where to put that.
I was right. Yes, cable knit.
That's good. I know. It sounded right. So you say here, here.
Take that for one of your big words, Peggy. No.
Oh, that was the other thing. We'll talk about that here. And here, I don't like that. And I hate that. In fact, I don't like anything about that.
No, I don't like that either.
Yeah. So I'm going to go exactly what I did before because I do all that crap and then I decide what looks better. So, Peggy, with the big words this week, do you know what she said? What?
The one word was
Lisa, I'm sorry that you felt that way, but that was actually a very small booth, and we had a very, very, very large staff there, and I would be shocked if anyone didn't help you if you were asking for help. So if you feel that you were unhelped, especially at Stampaway, because normally we have a 70-foot booth, and at Stampaway I believe we only had a 30-foot booth, with only one less staff member. I'm shocked by that. So all I can say is I apologize if you felt that you weren't helped. But I really, really am shocked by that. But I'm glad you're here now. So
can't even
Peggy,
think of the word she
I know Peggy. Peggy, are you up? Can we call you? Because this was so funny. Justine and I were like, oh my God. Peggy schooled us this week. It could be, well, I don't want to say who that was. Yeah, we had so many people working that booth. We actually had people walking around that booth just to help people. So I don't care how you guys put this together. Personally, I think this is the way it should go. But I am going all the way there. Okay, we're going to call Peggy right now because she really did school us. It was very funny.
Hello?
Ring-a-ding-bling!
Someone got my t-shirt. Just
I'm
kidding.
kidding.
Oh, did we ever give her her t-shirt?
You what? No.
No.
No, you didn't give her a t-shirt because when you pulled everybody's, you said Peggy can get her own.
I know.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I didn't know what size.
all
She didn't
have it.
give us a size, so
Oh, that's terrible. So poor Peggy still hasn't got their t-shirt yet. Everybody else got it, but yeah, you're right, Peggy. She did. She actually pulled everyone's t-shirt out, but then said Peggy can get her own because she knows where they are. You know?
you know I
yellow
didn't say
sheet.
it like that.
Peggy, who said it? Who do you think said it like they said it?
Oh, I'm sure she said that.
Exactly.
I didn't have my size, you're
No,
right.
exactly.
I said
you
she can
did.
get her own. We don't have her size. You didn't tell
No,
me her
that's
size.
not what you said.
Well, and she
That-
knows where they're at. I did say that.
And you
but-
did say that. She can get her own. She knows where they're
Well,
at.
if Peggy would have said, "Give me this certain size," I would have already pulled it, but we didn't get it.
Peggy, text me the size and I'll pull you your t-shirt for Pete's sake.
Okay. Okay.
We're actually calling customers.
hilarious.
People are pissed off there, calling Peggy, our own staff, complaining she didn't get her t-shirt. I'm taking people off the cliff walking.
Oh
We're at
gosh.
the
I
1,000
missed
right
that
now.
at the beginning, but I caught it when you were trying to help them.
Oh, it was terrible, but we did fix it. It was a
Yeah.
good fix. Nice, easy fix. Except for those who, turned around in despair. Okay, so first of all, do you remember the first thing you said to us, Peggy?
I was talking about airborne.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Eviscerate or
So,
something?
why do you have to read everything?
I don't remember the word. I'm guessing.
Peggy is going to say it.
Okay, Peggy.
So, Peggy, we were talking about... No, we weren't talking about airborne. What were we talking about?
I don't know what we were talking about, but that's what I.
It was
Maybe I had
airborne
said I
because
stopped at drug
No,
mart
that's
to
where
get
she
the
got the
airborne.
word from.
because she got the word from because the package said it.
Right, but what was she?
Yeah.
What was she saying it?
I think I was telling you guys that I did stop and got it.
Yeah.
Got
No.
some for him and
Because then she
for
said
Bill
they
and I.
wanted the tablets and they fizz in the water, and she said what she called it, and I'm like, oh, I would have just said they dissolved in water.
Yeah. What did you say, Peggy?
I said that they effervesce.
Yeah. Peggy.
We're like, what?
Oh my God! I can't laugh because I can't cough. Peggy goes, yeah, they effervesce. I can't say the word.
Effervesce.
They effervesce in the water.
Yeah,
I just did. I looked at each other. We're like, oh. But what does that
She says,
mean?
is that a word?
Right. So Peggy, yeah, she schooled us in that, and then later on, did I do the wrong side? I think I did. It doesn't matter.
Uh-oh.
So then, not even a half hour later, what was the next thing you said?
Oh, we were talking about the dog, I think. And I said apathy. I used it in...
Yeah, apathy.
Yeah, she used the word apathy in the correct way. And we're like, what? All of a
some
sudden
big
we
words.
had to be looking up Peggy's vocabulary. You can't remember how you used apathy?
No.
Well, it was a good one.
Oh God.
How's Willie feeling?
He sounds like you 2 days ago, I'm telling you.
Oh,
The coffin.
okay.
He's got 2 medicines, 2 over-the-counter medicines. He's just rotating them.
Is it effervescence?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Well,
Okay.
it's hilarious.
Hot hands with big words, Misty said.
It's hilarious.
Laura said you have an audacious vocabulary.
Well, it was. It came out like, back to back. It's hilarious. Oh, and then the funny thing is, everyone knows that Peggy used to work at McDonald's. Peggy, how long did you work at McDonald's for?
17 years, maybe.
Oh my God, I didn't
I
know
didn't,
that.
I didn't
a
think it
lot.
was that long either. Jesus.
Yeah, no, it was a long time.
So Peggy worked at I was going to say Big Mac. At McDonald's for a very long time, and every now and then she pulls out some like McDonaldisms, like I don't even know. Can you think of one, Peggy? Not the one I want to tell everybody
I don't
about,
know.
but
Usually I just refer to how things weigh.
Yeah, like she'll say, how can we do this? And she'll go, go this way. And we're like, oh, that's good. She goes, we do that at McDonald's.
Right. So anyhow, we had to get
Things
to
there, life skills.
we had to get to the back of the trailer.
Good night, Sandy.
And hold on, I'm gonna put this on. And again, I want you guys the grain. It's not the grain. What is it? Should go up and down again. Oh, we try to get the
the
locks
cable?
out of the back of the trailer, off the trailer, the back of the trailer. And Andrew, my welding guy, was there. He tried, what is it, 409?
Oh, the WD-40.
Double WD-40. He tried that. It wouldn't go, wouldn't turn. So I came in and I said, I think it's time we get new locks. And Peggy goes, well, do you want to hear what we did at McDonald's that worked all the time? I'm like, sure. I said, but he did use WD-40, so I know what you're going to tell me that worked. She goes, take a glass of hot water, very hot water, and go put the lock in there and let it soak in there for about 15 minutes, and then the key will go right in and you'll open it. I'm like, okay. WD-40 work. I don't think this will work. She's like, nope, did all the time at McDonald's. Went outside, I'll be damned. It absolutely worked. Put that stupid lock in a cup of hot water, put the key in it, and it locked like it was brand new.
It's told you.
It's ridiculous.
If you have any time to lean, you have to clean.
What's
That's
that?
right.
What's
That's one of their slogans.
oh?
We're like, what?
In McDonald's,
convenient.
that's what they say. If you have time to
Yes.
lean, you have time to clean.
Yep.
Oh my God! Even Peggy knows that. Elizabeth, did you work at McDonald's?
Elizabeth
heard
said,
that
glad I hit in
forever.
the back the last 3 days.
Maybe she did work at McDonald's. I didn't know that.
Well, at Stamplistic, we never lean, so we never clean. I am not leaning.
No, she's not. She doesn't want to cruise. She got off the Hawaiian cruise and she goes, "I'm never going to cruising. That was just too long." I said, well, "Okay, that one was too long, but you go on another cruise." "No, I'm done cruising for a while." I'm like, "You won't go technically on a free cruise." "No, I said I am done.
Never.
I want to stay at home with my dog." I'm like, well, "Okay."
I never acted like that.
Yes, she did.
Oh, please.
Do you want to go on the cruise next week?
No.
Okay.
But I don't say, I am not going on a cruise anymore.
When you came back from Hawaii, that's the first thing out of your
that
mouth.
was very long.
I am never going on a cruise again. Well, Peggy.
I never said again.
Oh, you did.
I don't think I said again.
So,
For a
Justini,
long time.
how about the 5-day cruise to Blinn Cruise? Nope, I am not. Okay.
Oh, God.
That's okay. We're going to have the best time we've ever had on a cruise, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Forward to you guys.
We are. Should I do the jewels on this one? I already cut the thing, so we're going to.
This card's going to take 2 hours.
No, it's not. It's going to take... You just hold your horses.
Whoa.
The next one's not that bad.
This one wasn't supposed to be either.
Oh, my God. Elizabeth did work at McDonald's.
See?
Didn't realize that. Seems like Sherry Nemo Walkus worked at McDonald's, too.
She did. She said,
Oh, that's cool.
I worked there for a couple years. We did a lot of cleaning.
I never worked at a fast food restaurant. I ate at a lot of fast food restaurants, but I never worked there. Maybe that was my problem. I should have ate there or worked there, so I wouldn't have eaten there. Although you eat at McDonald's still, Peggy, and you like it.
Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I always know what I'm getting.
What do you get? I always
Well,
know
like-
what I'm getting.
I do.
What do you get when you
Are
go?
you doing Pop-Tarts, Peggy?
I usually get a McChicken.
Oh, that's
Doesn't
right.
it sound like she's doing Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, she probably is crafty. What do
Oh, I was opening up my art anthology kit to get some of the
Oh.
little doodads that I didn't use on my mirror.
oh,
Put them on my ATC.
her art anthology kit. So
Yay.
funny.
Linda Collins says they're up to 83 families going on our cruise in a couple weeks. Wow, that's a lot.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Pegs. All right.
We'll see you tomorrow. It's
Have
going to be a
good
big
class.
day tomorrow at the store.
I know. I told Bill I want to be in bed by 10.
I was just
Not
going to
gonna
say,
happen,
what
though.
time are you going to go to
I
bed?
still have 2 ATCs to make.
I wish I was in bed. No, kidding.
Okay.
Not kidding. Not kidding.
No, you're not.
BJ worked at McDonald's too.
See?
I have to laugh. BJ is so cute. Okay, I was going to say, okay, Mickey D.
Goodbye.
Okay, Peg, I'll see you
Good night,
tomorrow.
Pegs.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
BJ is so cute. So BJ, her real name is Brenda. Well, who cares what her last name is?
And thank you for the birthday card, by the way. Go on.
Who? What?
She sent me a birthday card.
So all of a sudden, this is your personal message?
Well, I'm going to pick her
Jeez.
phone up and call her like I have her phone number. So,
You can text her.
whoa.
You can thank her next week on the cruise.
I want to say it in person.
Well, you're not saying in person because you're not going on the cruise.
Right in this person. All right, go on.
So, one of the actually, it's my favorite project. If I have to be honest, my favorite project on the cruise, people are making something with initials. So we thought, okay, we'll make everybody's initial their first name, but then you thought, okay, well maybe somebody wants something different, or maybe that's not their legal name and they want the other name. So we decided to ask everybody what initial that they wanted, and BJ's name is Brenda, but she goes by BJ. She's so cute. She's like, oh, I really want BJ, and if I have to pay for the extra letter, I will. But I really want BJ. So actually, BJ, if it works, we're giving you BJ. That sounds terrible.
Yes.
But if it doesn't work, you get the B. But Misty is trying to get it to work, so. But you're very cute. Do I not have a katana here? I don't think I do.
In the other room as well?
Yep.
Oh.
You can tell I was crafting there. Sorry. Any katana will do.
Cross, no matter where you're at, there is no way.
Aww. Oh, Peggy's the best. Peggy is so nice and helpful all the time. Peggy is fantastic. That's why we have her answer the phone. We know people's strengths. Perfect, thank you. Oh, we're still on. Thank you. Okay, greens. Let me just do the greens first.
Misty said some people still need to respond to the email.
Misty, why don't you email me tonight or tomorrow who needs to respond to that email? And I will reach out to them one more time and they have one more chance. And if we don't hear from them by, let's say, Wednesday, then we're just going to go with their first initial. But email me those names. Okay, the big one, the big honking one goes right in the middle. What was that? And then this green is going to go right here on these insides of these greens. And yes, you may have to push it under. And normally I don't like to push things under paper, but I want to be consistent. And I want them all the way around. Plus, even if you have to push them underneath paper, you still do see them. We had so much fun when we went on the cruise. Justine and I shared a room. We did. We made memories. We had a blast.
That's the only time we went on the cruise together, right? We just did one on together, right? That's all we did, or we did
No.
two?
We did a couple together.
But I don't remember sharing a room 2 times with you.
No, you didn't because you cried and you had to have your own room.
I never had my own room on a cruise.
You 100% had your own room on a cruise.
Oh, because you had Kathy with you. That's why.
No.
Yeah.
There was another one too. Pinks are going to go inside the pink hearts.
And in Hawaii, because you weren't there.
And then you're going to have left 3 sizes of crystal. That's going to go big, medium, and small, which is 5 millimeter. Whoops. 4 millimeter and then 3 millimeter on that outside edge. What candy are you eating?
Yeah, Robbie. Justine had the best neighbor for the Hawaii cruise.
Why, did they have sex?
No, it was me and Robbie was next to me.
Oh.
It was just a hard one of those candies that like dissolve in your mouth. Beth gave them to me.
Okay. This jewel. Can you see if you get some residue off of that top? That jewel has some crap on top. Oops.
Share that up.
Please, if not, Justine has to.
Yeah, I'm Justine ain't doing it. You, Andy. You're up.
Let's go, Squirt. She's sound asleep.
She still has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, just say, Runes?
Right.
She'll get up.
She ain't moving. Right.
I don't know if it's coming off or not.
Right.
Oh, maybe you're getting your golden.
Oh, God, Justine, that was funny.
Right.
Rhodes.
Let's
Aww.
go, Squirt.
Oh, did she get up?
Yep.
Darn it. Maybe I'm getting my golden.
No one's getting up, you two. Let's go. Let's go. They go for me, they don't go for you.
Oh, this is really weird, guys. It doesn't go big, small. If you look at this, they're like the bigs are together and then they separate. If you look, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Good night, Leah. Tiffany says, oh, I finally ate the Mally's chocolate in the New Year's Eve box, and it was so good it was evil.
It is evil. I don't know how people keep that Mally's for so long. Okay, so does everyone see what I'm talking about? Am I in
Mm-hmm.
So anyhow, you didn't answer me.
What?
Oh, wasn't Andy crabby?
Kind of.
Oh, he's so crabby. He's just not a nice man. I know that he's in pain, but just crabby. I was going to say something. Oh, are you going to send me proof of life pictures?
Yeah.
You're going to come get them every day, right?
No, of course I am. Can't leave Crosby by himself.
You're going to keep her here?
No.
You can. I am very excited for the cruise this time. Normally I'm like, not excited because I have too much work, but, and I don't feel like really saying this out loud, but my God, do I feel like we're caught up in getting things that have been on our plates for so long done. I don't know why that is.
Anita said her candy bar is still in the box. Thanks for the reminder. What?
That's crazy.
Misty said he was very quiet at dinner the other night.
Yeah, he's crabby.
Laura Siegel didn't eat hers either. What is wrong with you people?
Yeah, that is very strange. Maybe that's why all these people are thin.
Yeah.
And Gail Brooks, you still have to tell us what you want.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let us know, Gail, so I can go shopping.
Yeah, you hear him moaning up there?
Mm-hmm.
Is everyone happy with their card? But you see, I use my green up there. You're not like green. It's all matchy. It's all good. I hope everyone saved their card. I apologize for that. I have to laugh, though, because I did it twice.
Sherry Watkins said I just ate mine last Friday.
That's nuts. Excited to spend time with her. Although it'll be a little bit different because she'll be with her family.
Who?
Sherry.
Oh, Sherry Watkins' family's coming too?
Yeah, her
Oh,
two kids.
Oh, I didn't know that. Didn't they go on the last one though too?
Her daughter
Her
did.
daughter did. Okay. Oh, that's fun, Sherry. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Misty said also most of the stuff is done for the cruise as well.
That's true.
Kathy said the card is great.
Thank you. Thanks for that.
Larissa said I'm looking forward to meeting you at Stamp Fest.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there next week. Introduce yourself, please. Yeah, please introduce yourself. And are you taking any of the 2 classes that we're offering? That we're having there? That we're offering? That we're having there?
teaching there?
Sounds like you and your lines that you said this week.
What'd I say?
I don't know, something like an adult would say.
Get some rest. Oh, this was nice. You were. I was leaving, and I said, "Get some rest, girl."
No.
Yes, I said, "Girl," and you said, "Hey, you sound like your mom." I'm like, "What?" I said, "Get some rest, girl." That's all I said. So it was. Chronic pain does not do good things for your personality. Believe me.
Trust me, when you're crabby, it really doesn't do any good things.
Larissa said she can't because they're on Friday and she has to work.
Oh, yeah. Did you hear him upstairs?
Could you not?
Okay. Card 2. Card 2, I did something different, which I ended up really liking what I did. Okay, good. See, that took 10 minutes to jewel, Justine. I think that's a great card. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I like. Do you like that, seriously?
I like the medallion. I don't like the rest of it.
Well,
I mean, I like it. Yeah, I love the medallion.
Thanks for being positive and selling more kits, Justine.
You want me to just say, "Oh yeah, I love it"? I like it. I said I love this medallion. But you know me, I'm grew animals, and
What, browns match browns?
why wouldn't say this is brown?
Okay.
Johnny, I'm sorry. I love.
Ridiculous.
Okay, you don't ask me then. Wow. Now this card coming up, I love it. Just to let you know, I'll be taking classes for you at Stamp Fest. Kathy Breeden.
Kathy Breeden. She's
Robbie's going
stamp
on
away.
the cruise, BJ.
Stamp away. Kathy Breeden has to be taking Stamp Away, not Stamp Fest.
She said Stamp Away.
Where? Yeah, you said Stamp Fest.
Well, I meant Stamp Away. You got me all flustered.
You got me all flustered. Okay, for those of you who did not get these out of order yet, don't get these out of order because these are the exact order that I want to use. Okay, so keep these in order. Kind of important. Okay, so we need a base. And our base is going to be this gray one. So let's go ahead and cut out this gray piece.
Anita says, "Ha, I have a dairy, wheat, corn, syrup, etc. allergy, so I can't eat it. I meant to give it to my hubs. I have no self-control if the item is safe for me to eat." I don't get it.
Probably her chocolate.
Oh. Now I got it. I'm like, I don't understand any of that. I'm talking about chocolate so long ago. Your beautiful ops showed how versatile. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
So hopefully you guys didn't take those colors out of order. Because I'm going to go right in that order. This is kind of a strange card.
I like it.
I like it too.
Good night, Lois.
Oh, that's my mom.
My screen is frozen. Anyone else?
Whose screen?
Jasmine?
Someone tell Jasmine to leave and come back.
Since Spring Bling is at Easter, should we bring an Easter basket?
We'll talk about all that. Is there a lot of people on here right now from Spring Bling that are going to Spring Bling? This is not for sure. This is not for sure, not for sure, not for sure. But I think we know what movie we're going to see during Spring Bling.
Bit.
Tell me if there's people on here from Spring Bling. Krause.
You gotta come say hi. I'd laugh in the morning like, Pop is sleeping with me, and then he,
Pop's her dog.
yeah. But like how Crosby like came down like because he just went out. Like,
Yes, and we're going to black outline this, guys, right away because we're going to add to this. So cut that gray out, and let's black outline that.
So as soon as we come down, he has to go out, but he always makes a habit to go by Sean, do one lick, and then he goes out. Like he always has to say good morning.
Uh-huh.
It's funny.
Robbie, I wasn't going to discuss that, but I talked to the cutter person lady, and that answer I forgot to bring, so I'm going to bring it. We'll do it next time, maybe during the swatch party. I was hoping someone didn't bring that up.
We got 6 spring blingers, I think, right now.
Okay, so I think the movie we're going to see, but it's not booked
Want me to
yet.
sing it? No.
Go ahead.
No, kidding.
No, go on.
No.
No, go on.
I can't. It makes me laugh.
I know, go ahead.
Mamma mia, here we go again.
Okay. And this is exactly why I don't like when they sing in the car. Thank you for proving that point.
Misty's probably singing right now too.
Yep.
Oh, that's funny.
And for those of you guys who are coming in early, I asked if I could get you in there Saturday night, and she doesn't know. She's checking because somebody's in there on Saturday. So I am checking into that. I really am. Okay. So
Right
let's
along
take.
with you.
What'd she say?
Right along with you. Robbie goes, so am I.
Oh.
I like it.
Oh my God. Okay, so the first one is this. I don't know. Looks like green, and I want you to cut out. Let's go down to Jewel Cam. I want you to cut out. Oh, that's going to be hard to see. Let me see if this looks better
Sarah
here.
Schrader says, I hope it's Mamma Mia. Oh, yeah.
I want you to cut out this piece right here.
You have to go up a little. There you go. When you cut, it's coming off the screen. There you go.
And here, there's no place to cut, so I just want you to go straight across and then jump into that other loop. Am I on camera?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the piece we are now going to continue to cut throughout the entire rest of the class. And once I cut this, I'll hold this. I wish I would have did this on white and then show you, because this is a little bit harder to see. Okay. So let me do this. Let me do this. Let me see if I get closer on that. Let me focus it. Okay, oh, good, you could see it there. Okay, so, all the way around, like a little butt. It does not connect here, but I'd want you to go right across and kind of connect it. Okay? Does everyone see that? Right across, kind of connect that. So I'm going to keep that there so you guys can see that. And then I want you to take the same exact piece we just cut this out of, and I want you to cut another one just like it. So you're on the same exact piece, and you're going to cut out another piece just like it, okay? Same exact piece, cut out another piece exactly like that one. We're not on another sheet of paper. We are on the same piece. And I am going to keep that up there so you guys could see that. And if you make a mistake, there's so many more to cut out of. Because we need 2.
So skip a butt?
Yep, skip a butt, go to the next one. So there, same piece. And you're going to cut 2. I'm on the same piece. And I'll keep that there for about 15 seconds. And then I'll come up.
Linda Collins said, I never watched the entire movie, just bits and pieces.
Oh, You have no idea how much I hate Mamma Mia. I mean, cannot stand Mamma Mia. I am not looking forward to the show now at all. That's all they have. They have Grease as a sing-along and Mamma Mia as a sing-along. That's it. I couldn't believe it. Okay, so I'm going to come back up on the craft cam. Okay. So same piece we cut out, two things. And now I'm going to outline both of those. I'm just going to turn this upside down and outline. So I'm going to outline both. Boy, every single black marker I have picked up is like on its last leg. Black outline both. Don't go. You think you know what I'm going to do next, but you don't know 100% what I'm going to do next. So at least do this first one with me, and then if you want to go ahead of me, you can. But just stay with me right now, please.
I don't know what that says. Looks like Elizabeth's butt.
Lizzo's?
It says Elizabeth's.
I'm sure it's supposed to say, what's her name?
Lizzo?
Yeah, Lizzo. It just came out Elizabeth.
What? I love Mamma Mia.
I know a lot of people do, Anita, but I don't at all. Okay. Okay. So now, I'm going to do this with my gun. I'm just going to take one of these.
Oh, she said from Wicked.
I'm going to take... Wicked sing-along is not an option yet.
No, I think what she's saying about the butt.
Oh. So I'm going to take one of these. Just one. It gets all glued up. Now look what I'm going to do here. Here, maybe I could do this on Jewel Cam. Let me do this. Now, I'm going to put this right below that. You see where I'm putting that right there? This guy, see that guy? That teardrop? It's going to go right like that. Just like that. Everyone see that? Alpha.
Maybe that's, I don't know. That must be the person's name.
It is.
Karen, theme card class 602 is my birthday, 71.
It's crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this over. Well, my side is going to be on the right side, okay? So all my pop-ups are going to be on the right. Don't take off your pop dot shed, okay? I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to pop up on my right side. Whoops, on my right side only. So I'm going to take my pop dots and put them on my right side only. And I'm going to actually put two small ones in right there. I'm not going to go any further in than what I did right there. 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 Okay. So I'm on my right side. Everyone see that? Okay. Now, I'm going to take my adhesive. Let me grab another sheet of paper. I'm going to take my adhesive. And again, it's like that. My pop dot's on the opposite side of this. Not there, not there. Opposite side of this. So pop dot's right there. Don't go too much further than that. Then I want you to put tape down. And I want you to do that okay? Not just a little one and done. Now, I don't care what you do at this point, but let me show you what I did. I am not removing the whites of the back of those pop dots. And let me show you the back of my card, or let me try to show you my card close up. So this is my card, okay? You can't see it, but you are going to see it once you start to build it. This sticks up a heck of a lot more. Very flat, very sticked up, because the pop dots, look, I'm going to try to turn it and show you. The pop dots, look, still have their backing on it. Now, you may say, ooh, why do you have a red background? When I originally started this card, I thought it was going to be pink and red, but it didn't end up to be pink and red, but I just went with the background anyhow. So I didn't unpeel the pop dots. Now, let me see if I could show you something. If I undid the pop dots, let me hold it like this. If I undid or take the backing off the pop dots, my pedal would press down to here. See how much movement I had there? Can everyone see that? See how much movement? So if I keep my pop dot backing on, it's not going to stick to the paper. It's just going to bring it up off the paper. Now, no one's going to really see those white pop dots unless you really turn your card over like this and look. I mean, here, I'm showing you right now. See? You can hardly even see them. You really got to search for them. See that? Okay? So I'm keeping those white pop dots on. And again, it's not going to make sense until you start to put these on, what it looks like, okay? So I'm going to bring this base here, keeping those white pop dots on, and I'm just going to put this on like so. And I'm just going to line up to the top, because the second piece has nothing to do with any of this. I'm just building. So I'm going to press this down. This is my flat part. Press that flat part down, and I'm just going to leave this up. Okay? So we got the first one on like so. Make sense? So then now the next one we're going to do is, the next one in line is that dark, like hunter green one. And we're going to do the same thing here. You're going to cut out 2 butts. Why isn't that going to craft cam? I guess it is.
You already are you on crafting?
Oh, there we go. Okay. So 2 butts per se. And I'm going to sloppily cut this out. And then cut nice. And again, whoops, there's no place for me to really cut there. So I'm just going to kind of bring it over. Catch it on the other end. And I'm going to cut 2 of these. And every card should be like this, because if you make a mistake, draw a line through this, you have 3 more pieces that you could use.
Yeah.
For some of you that like to use your scraps and parlay them into something else, this is the card you're going to love.
This card is fabulous.
Yeah, it is pretty fun.
Sarah says she loves the look of it. Love the look of it leaving paper on the pop dots.
Yep. Yeah, leaving the backing on the pop dots. And again, no one really sees it. But as soon as you guys get 1 or 2 of these down, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then if you were to take it off, you could see how it presses down. You know, this is more of a, I don't know, not popped, but it's more of a 3D, more of an incline for sure. But don't put more than what I showed you, the pop dots, because then it starts to get crazy. Okay.
Misty said it's flowing.
And then I'm going to outline these. I'll do it on the back of this. Okay. And then I'm going to take one of those. And now since I know what I'm doing, I'm just putting my adhesive on top. I don't really have to cover the whole thing. But if you are confused, need to cover the whole thing, by all means cover the whole thing. And then line that up right in that nook. If you're a little bit off, honestly, you're not going to see. Okay, I'm going to flip it over. I want my pop dots to go on the same side of where they were before. 1, 2, and then just half of them.
Kathy says, I'm going to have to pause you all. I lost that first piece, and you need to track down my dog and track down my dog to see if it's on it.
Ooh, the gray piece?
First piece, maybe she's talking about the green one?
No, I think it's the gray
Oh.
one. The base piece. Now, what makes this easy, because we didn't take off the backings of those pop dots, this is going to make it very easy. You could look up, everybody, to slip this one in right next to where it goes, underneath the other one, in the next spot. Like so. And now you're going to see what I'm talking about with that, like, flying away a little bit. Flying more up in the air. Okay. Next one is going to be blue. And again, any two that you want. It's going to be the lightest blue. What are you doing?
I don't know.
Picking sleep out of your eye?
Oh, I think I got something on my cheek. Maybe a little zit. I need one of those patches. Do I have a, is there a zit right here? Look right here.
No. Yes.
Ooh. All of a sudden I start feeling something that hurts. Oh.
Well,
I searched my dog and I have lost the first set of greens. Can I cut out another or are they all needed? Oh, she got plenty of the greens to do.
What?
You just...
No, I think she lost her whole... Did you lose this whole piece? Or just one little piece? Because we only need 2 pieces out of any one of this. If you lost this whole piece, you're going to have to ask me for a new one.
I think she said set of greens, meaning the one she cut out.
Oh, then just go ahead and cut out another set.
Yeah. Our very first one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You have plenty on here. Yeah, because that's all we need on any of these is just two cuts. 2, that's it. Leave it alone.
Jenny.
Did we
I
answer?
just said that, Kathy. I said I need one of those patches.
Does whoever lost their piece, did you find it? Or does that make sense? Because you're only cutting 2 out. That's all we need. That's all we need.
When you look at this card, it looks like, ooh, that's a little bit hard, but it's not.
No, not at all.
She said I'll just cut out another set.
Yep, good.
We have so many of those clubs. Rune stayed upstairs, huh?
Apparently. Okay. And again, I'm just gonna do that top. Put that together. I love when you can take a stamp and do it different ways. Flip that
too.
over. Did you say me too?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
How did you even think of this?
Oh, you don't even want to know.
I mean, it's really clever, Jenny.
Okay. About time you give me credit where credit's due. Instead of, I don't like this background.
Well, you asked, do you like this? Do you like that? And then when I tell the truth, you
Well, not on air where people are like, yeah, you're right, I don't want to buy the kit.
Okay. Honesty is the best policy for me.
Okay. Okay. More adhesive, more than the urge. Oops, my black pop dot's coming off. You want that to stay on. And again, lift that up. Just put that underneath. Yeah, by this time you'll see what I'm talking about. If you take one of those and push it down, if you were to take your pop dots out, you would see that you'd lose some of that, I don't know, excitement of the medallion. Okay. Next one is a darker blue.
What's our weather this weekend, do you know?
I think it's supposed to rain.
Is it? I hate like this one when the snow melts and then it's all muddy outside and the dog gets all muddy.
I just hate the rain.
Yeah, if Sean lets him in, he puts him on the towel and wipes his feet. If I do that, he bites the towel and grabs it. I can't even get one foot clean. I'm like, what the heck? Dog is crazy. I fed him before I left. Sean went to, I think he went to Taco Bell. I called Sean. I said, I just left. He just ate. So when you get home, let him out because he's going to let you wipe his feet, not me.
Did you do the Applebee's yesterday?
Yeah, I had my chicken wonton tacos. Oh,
Okay.
so good. Scoot up.
I haven't eaten today. Well, I didn't eat when I got home. And I had Andy bring me home some soup from where he went to and some potato skins, but I fear that's not gonna fill me up.
Larissa said 75 degrees.
Where is she at? Elizabeth's going back to 82. You could be going back to 82 degree weather next Friday. So, you know.
No, I'm just jealous of the weather. Don't
Yeah, good. I hope to God everyone on the cruise ship hits like $1 million jackpots.
Me too. I'll be so happy for him.
Okay.
And I'll go to Vegas the next week and do the same. She's in Florida.
Oh, that's right, because she said we're gonna see her.
cruise temps in the 80s, BJ says.
Love that. I'm so looking forward to it. Okay, things that I've learned this week. I am too fat for a Crafton. I just do not look.
Did you get your new ones?
The 4 that I turned, that I immediately returned,
Yeah.
and then I tried 2 more.
You don't like them either?
Oh, I haven't tried them on because I
Oh.
had to come home, shower, and then get ready for this. I couldn't work a half a day like you.
Robbie
I did work a half a day, Justine.
Robbie said 74 here today. Nice.
That is nice. So what I did find is something like a Crafton, but it's
Cafton.
yeah, we call them Craftons.
Whatever.
So I'll be wearing that. Okay. The heat was turned on. I thought that was Rooney. Yeah, it seems weird to ever turn on a heater in Texas.
Sarah Schrader said it's all about the comfort.
Well, we're going to miss you, Sarah, on the cruise. We should have someone wear a big hat just in honor of you. So as you're putting these on, are you noticing how you don't notice really that you're not taking off the black pop dots? I just tried to rip. Nope. Okay. Next one is, oh, I don't know. Blue or purple. We could argue the color.
When you cut, you go all the way off screen. I don't know if it matters to you or not. There you go.
It does matter to me.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Am I focused?
Yep, you're going so low. I'm so glad I'm not going. One more surgery and I'm done for a while. I'll be there for spring bling. Oh, she said I'm so. I said she said I'm so sad I'm not going. I'm so glad I'm not. Thought I was talking for myself. Just kidding.
No, you're not.
I know if I went, I would have fun. I just
Don't want to go.
just not in the mood to go right now.
Mm-hmm.
I know my mom wants to go on a cruise. I'm like, oh boy, I
Mm-hmm.
want to go on a cruise.
Yep. Gonna go on that cruise, not our cruise. Just batten down the hatches.
Did you pick up your patches?
No. When did I have time to pick up my patches?
Oh, you're coming.
Well, when did I have time?
I don't know what you do at night. When you
What?
get off, when you go eat dinner, I don't know what you do.
I just said I didn't eat dinner.
But it was probably ready yesterday. I don't know what you do on your free time.
What free time?
I don't.
Tell me when I can go
I'm
get.
just asking. I didn't know if you did or not. Yikes. Woo-wee.
I'll probably go tomorrow after I drop Elizabeth off at the airport, but I don't know what time they open. I bet you.
CVS?
Yeah.
9 or 10, I would say.
Oh yeah. See, I'll be way before
Oh.
that.
I would say 9.
Nope. She's picking me up at 8, so I won't be. I'll be back here about 8:45.
Oh, yeah. I don't think CVS opens at 8 in the morning. I don't know.
I don't know what you do with your free time. I'm not like you, Justine.
Sorry. You mean you're not like everyone else that has free time. It's not just me.
Now, am I in Craft Cam or Jewel Cam? Craft Cam. Is anyone way ahead of me?
Tiffany said this is a cool card.
Good, I'm glad you like it, Tiffany. Is the person we got upset got upset with us at Stampaway still on?
I don't think they ever said anything else. I don't know. Deanne says, I'm keeping up with you.
Good.
Misty's just finished her last set of butts.
She did?
Yeah.
My little fast crafter. I got 3 more to go. They really do look like butts. We're going to do some double popping with those things in the middle, so don't jump ahead. I like the black to show.
Don't tell Peggy I'm fast. She'll yell at me.
Why?
I don't know. That's what Misty said.
According to Peggy, she wanted to be in bed 25 minutes ago.
She could be in bed. She hasn't responded to anything.
Mm-hmm. We're expecting a big day at the physical store tomorrow. We have our ATC swap in the morning, which if anyone likes doing ATCs, you could absolutely do it from, you don't have to be local. And then we have what we call Stamp Chat, which is led by Peggy. We used to do it at our old store before COVID, where we just do, you know, whoever comes. You just do a little $5 card, catch up with people, and we think it's going to be big, but we don't know. We never know, especially the first one back. And then I have my Better Press class from 2 to 4. And then book it here by 5. What time do you go on with Crafters Classroom?
6:30 to 8.
Oh, good. Is everybody way ahead of me and I'm just being slow, or is Misty just fast? And a couple of you are fast. I don't want to go too much faster because then I will start to make mistakes. And I realize some of you are now saying start.
No one's probably doing it. They probably wanted to see you do it first. I'm kidding. I really like the Better Press class you did in Edison.
Thank you. That's what I'm teaching tomorrow.
Elizabeth said, well, in all of my free time tonight, I have edited product files and I'm ready for prices.
That means she's waiting for me.
I know. What time does her flight leave tomorrow?
I don't know. She's gonna pick me up at 8.
Oh, okay.
So she's at the airport at 8:30.
Got it.
So I bet you 10 something. Direct flight.
The swatch, versus Robbie's saying, the swatch die would be a fabulous ATC if everyone used it.
Mm-hmm. That would be a fun ATC, Robbie. You're right. I do like that swatch die. Not too many things impressed me. When I saw that, I thought, oh boy, they really knocked that out of the park. They really did. I was impressed. Ooh, I just got a glimpse of my hands. Doesn't my hands look very white?
It's dry skin, ain't it?
Maybe. That makes your hands look that white?
I don't know. Looks like my hands, I don't know. Going to head to bed. Love both of these cards. Cannot wait to get my kit. See you tomorrow. I got my kit for that. Good night, Kathy. Katrina, ATC is something they do at the physical store.
It's called Artist Trading Cards. And I need that refilled. Artist Trading Cards. And actually, if you Google ATC, you would see a lot of them. They're a certain size card. I think it's 2x3. And there's always a theme. And you make 6, 8, whatever different ones. And then you switch them with people. It's kind of fun. Does everyone see how, without taking those back ends of the pop dots off, how much different your card looks? Does everyone notice that?
2.5 by 3.5.
Thank you. Oh, Peggy is there. Peggy, I thought you're supposed to be asleep by now.
What are you doing?
Justine. She's probably asleep. She hasn't responded.
Well, she didn't, so she went to bed. Apparently not. Some people make them and give them away at conventions.
Yeah, they do.
You're too low. Peggy said finishing my last card now. For ATC?
Yes.
Peggy. Procrastinated?
Peggy, I'll hit her for you. This person next to me has so much free time. It is ridiculous. Did you go pick up your medication?
You're too low. I'm not going to say it anymore. You just look at the screen.
No, that is your job. What do you mean you're not going to tell me anymore? That is your job.
I keep telling you and you keep going down.
That's why you're sitting there. Oh my God.
Well, every time you do it every single time. Peggy said thank you. She needs a smack for that one.
I'm not telling you anymore.
I keep saying it.
There's 4 things you're supposed to do. I'm lucky if you do 2 at a time.
Okay.
Peggy actually sits over there and says, I don't know why this is so hard. I can do both.
Do both what?
Read, make sure I'm in focus.
Oh, I've been keeping you in focus.
Making sure that I'm on screen.
But normally you don't go down the screen like 1,000 times. Oh. I'm telling you.
I am not going to tell you anymore.
It's amazing how much free time you have if you don't craft. Right, Sarah.
I got to take runes in now at 9 a.m. Monday.
Well, at least I got her in. That's good.
Oh, they would have gotten her in. You would have had to take her, though.
No, I would not take her.
Why?
Because
You wouldn't take...
that crazy dog. They'd be like, oh. I have to call in the parking lot.
Okay.
Did I put it in right?
Yeah, no, not at all.
Oh, well, it looked like it was in.
Not... It didn't even shut.
Oh, that's why I'm not a crafter.
Jeez.
I could have sworn I heard it click. Oh, well. I tried.
I tried my best, Jenny. No, you park in the back and they let you come in the back. And then they just take her right from you. And then I got my hair dyed on Wednesday.
When do you leave? Thursday morning?
Yeah. You can take me.
Are you telling me or you're asking?
You're so terrible.
It's early, isn't it? Like 7?
I'm asking you.
I know, I will.
I don't think it's early because I land at 12 and it's a direct flight. Although right now I'm not too excited on a plane. I think one more after this. And then once we get to the middle, it's going to be a thing too, so. Everyone did say that they saw the puff up things without pulling the, because they're not pulling the back ends off. Did everyone agree to that or no? You're not answering me either?
Me? Are you talking to me?
Who else is down here?
Are you talking to them?
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you
I think
talking
they
to
all said
me?
Yes. Oh. I didn't know you were asking. I can't tell if you're in focus or not. I think it's just the color is dark with the black and it's hard to see. I'll try it, but...
If you wore your glasses like you should.
No, what was that?
I don't know. What was that?
I thought it was Kraus, but he hasn't moved. So.
I know. Same here.
You know, like when Andy goes to bed,
Mm-hmm.
does, like when he's sleeping, he's not in pain? Or does he wake up in the middle of the night and moan? Or he sleeps all the way through to the morning?
No, he sleeps all the way through in the morning.
Oh, wow.
No, when you're laying down, you're not in pain.
Deanne says, yes, love it. At least I answered you.
What is that noise? Oh, how cute. Little Krause boy is sleeping, and he's having a dream because he's moving his paw, and his nails of his paw are hitting the base of the TV stand. That's very cute.
When I looked, he wasn't moving, so I didn't,
Right.
never thought it was in. That's cute.
That is cute. We both saw it together. God, he wants a stepbrother so bad. Okay.
Robbie says, when I have sciatica, I lost her thing. Where'd she go? Well, I don't know where it went. It was there a minute ago, and now it's gone. It's weird.
Is it on that end?
No, we don't have comments on there. I started reading it, and then all of a sudden it disappeared.
I didn't realize Robbie had sciatica issues.
What's the ATC theme for tomorrow, do you know?
I don't.
Do we take the backs off the Pop Dots?
Nope. Nope, you're keeping the backs on the Pop Dots. Because it's giving that just a little bit more of a, I don't know. I think we use the word flare. But it just doesn't, it just stays up a lot better. Which is just something a little bit different. Okay, so now we have two middles. And we can go ahead and cut those.
Larissa said puffy.
So we're going to cut the bigger one. Yeah, more dimension, more puffy. The dimension one, the bigger one, the one that's closer to the medallion, is going to be this bright yellow. So take this bright yellow, and we're going to cut just right around here. And your black marker is going to hide a lot of that white stuff that you're keeping, or yellow stuff, I should say.
Tomorrow's Valentine's Day.
Tomorrow's not.
No, for ATC.
Oh.
The Robbie wanted us to know what's the next one like after that.
Oh, she tells you tomorrow.
I'm impressed with how you come up with the ideas for cards like this.
Well, good. So that. And you know what? Let's just finish this one off right now, because I know some people have ants in their pants. So I'm going to black outline this. And I do want that little triangle out of there.
What time's ATC? 10 or 10:30?
10. This is in Stamp Chat's at
11.
Yeah.
Kate Miller said, my phone just reminded me to get ready for bed, LOL.
Okay, we're almost done. Okay, so instead of putting pop dots on this, we're going to put pop dots on this, okay? So we're going to put pop dots on this, and we're going to double pop dot this, because all this stuff is sticking out so much, we're going to double pop dot this. So I'm putting pop dots all right here. Boy, you really did stop me from telling me where I'm on camera, huh?
What?
Just
You're in camera. I hear Rune walking around.
mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm going to peel these off.
There she is. Hi, sweetie. Bye.
And then I'm going to put a second layer on.
Hey. She's gonna come for love. Hey. You can come over here.
Oh, now you got the other one up. So now, before I put this on here, I want to see if it's sturdy enough or if I should put more pop dots somewhere. So I'm putting this on here. And it looks like I can put a pop dot right there, which I will, and I'll go half and half. So I'm going to put one right there. I'll pull this hair and the backing off. And remember, double pop dot it. I don't know why, but I think right here too. And again, double pop dot it. Lay this on here. Yeah, one more right here. So you see what I was doing? I'm just putting that on to see if it's sturdy enough. Which I'm sure it is. I just want it extra sturdy. Okay.
Oh,
Perfect. So now
I stopped petting her.
I'm going to take this.
Good girl.
These are all double pop dot again. And now I will remove these. And then put my middle on. And I could line it up. Even though it's not the same image, I could still line that up. Perfect. So now, so that's double pop dotted. So now the inside one is only single pop dotted. And you can go right on the back of that one if you want. Okay. So just the middle, or the outside middle. Boy, my eyes are starting to get a little bit
Cloudy? Not cloudy. What do you call it?
blurry.
Yeah. She loves this. Look at that.
That's why I think she's dying, because she does like the lovins a little bit more than usual, but it's very hard to pet her because she has so many bumps and lumps.
I know. I feel like I don't want to scratch one.
I know, it's right. It's disgusting.
Okay. Oh, good girl. Oh. Oh, your hair's fine.
Okay, let's black outline this. And then this is only going to get single popped. And then we'll go to the card base. Card base a little bit different, not difficult, but a little bit different. Did you see what I only assumed was a Super Bowl commercial of the one Harry Met Sally? You didn't?
No, I don't think so.
They're replaying that iconic scene, but in today's age, they're older.
Oh, I never seen it. If I did, I didn't pay attention. I usually don't.
It's hard not to pay attention to when you first see it.
Huh?
It's cute.
I went to the eye doctor yesterday. Can't wait for my new glasses.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you were telling me that. I almost got excited.
No.
I didn't know she was going to the eye doctor. Not that I needed to know.
Katrina said I saw the commercial.
It's cute, isn't it? Okay. So even if you're not there yet, and you're still doing the medallion, let's do the card base, only because it's a little bit different. But how fun is that medallion? And of course, this is going to be popped up on the card. That's pretty fun. Okay. So card base. Let me do this. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So you have one. Well, actually, it's the same background as before, and a little darker one. Keep that darker one to the side. And let's go ahead and adhere the white piece
Good girl.
onto that card base.
I needed new contacts for the cruise.
Oh. I can't wear contacts anymore because I can't see close in them at all. I used to love my contacts, but I can't see it all when it's up close, and it makes it just terrible. Yeah, I did. I loved my contacts. I wore them all the time. Okay.
Oh, I'll come back there. Got a hiccup now.
She needs to get her gabapentin.
Yeah. She's looking at me.
Okay, so there is no. Let me just get the.
Is that
got
the
it,
lighter
that's-
or darker?
This is the lighter one. This is the lighter one. Now there is no rhyme. Oh, I smell it from here. She just shook. You may have to take them to get a bath, Justine. You don't mind doing that, do you?
Mm-mm. Robbie said when I need to see close, I just move one to the side.
Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so now what we're going to do, there's no rhyme or reason to this at all, but I want you to take this. Okay, so here, I can really only do this once, so see if you could follow along, please. So this is the base of your card. Here's the second card piece, okay? I want you just to lay it kind of like tilted on an angle like that. Does everyone see what I did right there? It's just kind of like tilted on an angle. My card base. Just like that. Everyone got it? I don't care how far down it is. Then I want you to hold it like this. Turn it over. And you could even make... let me use this so you guys can see it. Just marks. I'm going to make a mark here, and I'm going to make a mark here, I'm going to make a mark here, and I'm going to make a mark here. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this. Okay, does everyone see what I did? So now I want to join these lines. So I'm going to cut from this line to that line, and I'm going to guess. Okay, I'm just going to guess. And if it didn't cut all the way through, I'm moving this down a second and cutting that. Okay? So I put this on my card like so. And it's cut like that. Does everyone see that? So I cut one, and I lay it down, and it's flush against there. Yes? No? Do we have that? Don't throw away these pieces. Now this is where this becomes important. I'm going to turn this around this way, and instead of drawing a line, I'm just going to put this right on my cutter and cut that extra piece off without cutting my card. And I'm not going to throw it away because I'm going to use this piece. And now I have a piece that fits just right there in the corner. Yes? No? Are we good? Talk to me, folks. So now what you're going to do is, I don't care if you use your big black outline, your big black marker, or your normal mono twin. We're going to more than black outline this, okay? We're going to put a thicker line through here. So I'm going to line this up, I don't know if I should go on craft cam or not.
Let's try it. You're on craft cam. You meant jewel cam?
Yep. Okay, oh, that's a good line right there. Look, that's a good line. Good thickness. And if you don't have this big thick one, Mono Twin, you could use a small one. You're just going to have to color in a little bit more. But just a thicker line than outlining. This is perfect.
I was putting this kit together and I almost called you to say, where's the black paper? And then I realized it was marker.
I was waiting for you too. There's a lot of days, guys, that I slept in this week because I was just so sick. It felt good to sleep in. So there is that. Here's my card. That fits perfectly because I cut it just like, whoops, just like that. So here's my card. Look up. Here's my card. Here's my piece I cut that fits perfectly right there in that corner like that. Does everyone see that? Okay, so I'm going to adhere this down. Some of you may have a flower there, some of you may not. If you don't, it's not a big deal. I think in my original card I did not have a flower. Just depends how the paper was cut. We're going to use all those other pieces. Just make sure it butts up onto these edges without coming off. And if your cut is smaller than mine, fantastic. If your cut is bigger than mine, fantastic. Does not matter. Okay.
Peggy said I thought that was black paper too.
Oh, I can't believe she's still up.
I know.
Her goal was 10. It's already 11. Okay, boom, just like that. Now, this guy right here, I want to use this. And I want to put it down here. But I just don't want to lay it down there. I want to give it some dimension. So I may just...
Oh, she's done. Good night, Peg.
Oh, you scared me. I just may angle it here. And I'm not even going to measure it. I'm just going to angle it here. And I may use that piece, so I'm going to keep that. And, I don't know, I guess I'll keep that. I'll keep that. So I'm going to go back again. And I'm going to give myself the outline, just like I did on the other. Except I got to get a new piece of white paper because there's ink on the other one. Everyone got it? Everyone doing it? You know, this didn't cut well, so I'm going to snap that off. And again, if you don't have this thick one, you can easily just color it in with your black mono tip. Thin one, that's fine. I think everyone should have this big one. Don't have to go out and buy it right now, but next time you put an order in, again, only $4. It's good to have in your arsenal. Perfect. And then put that down at the bottom there, if that's where you measured it, which is where I measured it. I feel like it's late, and I know it is. Do we still have people crafting with us? I know if we don't now, they always come back and watch it. But I think if I was on the other end of the camera, I think I would be crafting. I like crafting. Especially when it's mindless like this. Like, not that it's mindless, but like I'm telling you what to do. That's kind of fun. Okay, so I can stop right there very easily. Okay, or since you have more, you can put more on. And I am. So I think I like that one there. I don't know where I like that one. I have 2 pieces left. So what I think I'm going to do with these 2 pieces, I'm going to black line them both and see if they fit anywhere. And I bet you I put them in someplace. Because I like the soft design of them. But if you want to stop with 2, stop with 2. Ooh, that was awfully not straight.
Katrina said she loves this technique.
I do too. Simple, but it's dramatic. Now, Katrina, did you get your kid on time in Alaska? Okay. Now I'm just going to move this around and see if I like it anywhere, which I think I'm going to.
Good night, Kathy.
It's great there. Maybe I won't put this one on.
She got her kit yesterday.
Oh, I think I like that on there like that. No. I think that's it. Yep.
She got those kits, but didn't get her crafters classrooms yet.
Now that's odd.
Because that went out before.
But that wouldn't have gone to a priority. You would have just
True.
paid priority. Which is wrong because you should have gotten that. Oh, perfect. There you go. So everyone's background should be a little bit different. I think that looks like a pretty cool background. Now, I'm going to put some pop dots on the back of this. And then I might leave you guys to jewel it on your own after some instruction from me. Thank you. My voice held up.
I'm surprised. I thought it would be.
I'm surprised actually too.
Tammy McCoy said she got her Crafters Classroom and Fanster Friday stuff both yesterday.
Good. Which sounds about right. Tammy McCoy, we will miss you on the Bling Cruise.
I think she's coming to Spring Bling though.
Is she?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Maybe she's even coming to the cruise. I don't know. Tammy, where are you coming? Anywhere? Tomorrow is a packed day of all things Crafters Classroom. There's no way people are going to watch all day. I'm sure
she's
people.
not going to either. Well, who's the others? Tammy McCoy. Who am I thinking of?
I don't know. Tammy, why aren't you going to either? That's kind of sad. We won't see her. It's probably because I've had enough of you guys. Justine's son just called her. He probably needs Doritos or something. I know Norma Webb is coming. That's exciting. We haven't seen her in a very, very long time. Now, why didn't he go out and get something himself?
Well, because he came home. He should have got it when he was at the Minute Clinic, and he didn't. And then he went to sleep, and now he just woke up, and he sounds worse than you did.
What does he need?
He just anything like Robitussin. He just said Robitussin. I don't know why he said Robitussin, but nothing's open now. Where did it go? Yeah, Norma's coming to Spring Bling.
I've been able to go off into my dad's house. Oh. I will be at the local events. I totally understand it. Well, Tammy, you will be missed for sure. Why does Robbie want Doritos? Mm-hmm. Oh, Evan's calling saying he wants Doritos.
Oh.
I get it. I get it.
He wants medicine.
I'll give you some Mucilax. That's the only thing I'm able to give up. Okay, I'm gonna put this on.
Oh yeah, Stephanie from Hawaii. She's not coming either.
I think she knew that actually at Spring Bling last year, though.
Terry Conti, I can't wait to come to Spring Bling.
She's coming to Spring Bling. That's exciting. It'll be fun. It's always fun. And we miss those who can't join us.
There's someone, Tammy McCoy's name. There's someone that has a similar name, and that's
There's so many people that
coming
have.
to Spring Bling. And I thought, for some reason, I thought of Tammy McCoy, but there's someone like that has her. I don't know.
There's a lot of people that have similar names. It's ridiculous. Or similar streets. Piece of dog here.
Like the gas stations, like if you went into a gas station, do they have?
Absolutely. Except does he still on his blood pressure medicine?
Yeah.
You can't. You have to take a special cough syrup. It has to have DM on it.
Oh yeah. Well, he was taking every time he's been sick. He just takes regular medicine.
He can't do that. He He can't take Sudafed. He can't take that on heart medication. He has to be DM for cough syrup. Okay. I thought this looked better kind of with the green either up or in the right position. You could keep moving yours until
I swear to God, I just saw that little fuzzer.
You could keep moving yours until it looks right. But I think the green looks either good more up or more to the right. I think it's more pleasing to the eye. But you go ahead and move that as you want. And that's it for the jewels, folks. Can I walk you through the jewels? Let me walk you through the jewels. Okay, let me walk you through the jewels real quick. This is, let me pull this into here so you have this. Yeah, that's good, like that. Okay, can everyone see this? Super easy. This big one goes right there in the middle. Okay, big one goes right in the middle. Number 5, you have 16 of these. 16 of these, the big ones, go right here. These little like teardrop things. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, and this is another reason why I don't want to do this right now. When you put these on, does everyone not see where I'm talking about?
You want to go to Jewel Cam?
No.
Oh.
When you put these on, especially those 5s, this is on an angle. So if you put this on your glossy accents and don't watch it, I'm going to tell you right now it's going to slip. So what I would do is when I go to put this on, I would put them on and wait like a minute or so before you put the next one, and I would put something underneath it so this becomes more straight. Does everyone see that I put my scissors underneath there? So when you go to put that 5 there and that 5 there, that's more straight. Because without the scissors, it really is on an angle. It's going to fall. Does everyone got that? Does that make sense to everybody? Give me thumbs up or no, I don't know. Re-explain that to me, okay? And actually, you know what? Let me come down here because you can see it better. You know, I'm not that darker of a color. Okay? So, see how you have this angle? That's falling that way. This is falling this way. So on that, you'd want to put that underneath here to make that a little bit more straight. Okay? So when that's more straight, then right there, these are where the 5s go. And these are the only place for the 5s. They're there, they're there, they're there, you know, they're there, all the way around. Okay, we got that? The next you have 4 millimeters, which are the next larger size. The 4 millimeters are going to go at the beginning of all these 3s. See how you have 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, 3 there? So these are all 4s right there. So that's a 4, that's a 4. This is a 4, and that's a 4. Okay? You're not going to push more jewels in there if you really, really can't see them. Again, 4, 4, 4, 4. So on each petal, like, you're going to have 4. Does everyone get that? At the ends, 4, 4, 4, 4. And that's going to take up all your 32s. Then the last one is that those 3 millimeters, the smallest. The smallest are going to go right here. And then 2 right there. So next to those 4s. And again, you're going to go 2 on the top, 2 on this top, but you're probably not going to go 2 here. You're probably only going to go 1 there at best. Yeah, see, I only have 1 there. Don't, if it's totally hidden, you don't want to squeeze a jewel down there. Jeez, Justine. Your stomach.
I know.
You don't want to squeeze a jewel down there, but you do want to put it, if you could sort of see it. You could sort of see that, so you put that there. Okay? So that's 2 3s, 1 3, 2 and 2. 2, 2, 2, and then 1 next to the 4. Okay, again, I don't have another one there. You can't see it. You want to pull it up, you can't see it. So why waste that jewel? Okay?
I like that one.
Does that make sense to everybody? And those jewels will take you like 20 minutes to do, probably tops. Yeah. So it's a fun card. I liked them both. Sorry we screwed up on the first one a little bit, but I think we recovered nicely. But I really did like them both. We'll have these on the website too, sooner than later. I won't promise tonight, but definitely probably I'd say tomorrow, at least. So we won't see you. Oh, we're gonna see next time. We'll see you.
Tomorrow.
Well, we'll see them tomorrow, but then we'll see you in 3 weeks for the swatch party. Get those orders in, guys. I'm telling you, I don't think we're going to make any more after this 100, if and when they go. And I think they might go, but I'm not sure. And then, so the swatch party, and then the last Friday of the month in February, which will be, thank you, Kathy, which will be the end, which is in like 4 weeks. And then we go to every 2 weeks again, okay? So, swatch party, well, tomorrow, Crafters Classroom, swatch party in 3 weeks, and then class 602 in 4 weeks. Yep. Okay?
Perfect.
Good. Well, thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you.
Everyone has to go to sleep because you have a big day tomorrow with Crafters Classroom. That's if everyone's doing it.
Yeah, this one I'm late tonight.
Well, it is. But Crafters Classroom's a long day tomorrow, too. So 3 hours and 15 minutes, not bad. Not bad to give back to the Fansters. Bye, everybody. Have a great
Good
weekend.
night.
Have a good weekend.
Hope
Bye.
to see you tomorrow.
Yep. Bye-bye.